What's up, folks? Welcome in. We're just going live at the first turn of this game from T5S2 Invitational. Started the stream a bit late, unfortunately, so we missed the initial deployment drop. However, we are all ready to go. Turn 1 is underway, so we're going to go ahead and hop right in to Enba over here on Grey Knights versus Syncaine on Chaos Space Marines.
Another 12. Alrighty. Save these rolls for something.
Welcome in, everyone. We are live with the second live stream game of T5S2 Invitational. I do have a couple of games from the group stage that occurred over the weekend that I was able to capture with my laptop, so I will have those edited and uploaded on TacticalTortoise TV over the course of this week. The first one is already available. If you are interested in getting a peek, that was Isaac Tirada versus Feather, Necrons versus Grey Knights. And we have a little bit more Grey Knight action going on right now with two sort of faction specialists. That is a very simple way to progress in Warhammer 40,000 and start putting up results basically as quickly as possible, is to focus yourself on a single faction. And both these players have done that with aplomb. Enba was playing in the last season Invitational with an insane Grey Knights list, and he has continued to play Grey Knights throughout the entire season, whereas over here, on the other side of the table, Syncaine, playing Chaos Space Marines, is not only a dedicated Chaos Space Marine player, he's a dedicated player of his single detachment, that being Fellhammer Siege Host. This man plays essentially nothing but Fellhammer Siege Host. And that's pretty cool. So he has probably the most experience out of literally anyone in the entire world with this particular detachment, and he is showcasing that to us today. We did get the roll to go first here, and we're going through a very, very cagey turn 1 from Enba. Enba did win the roll-off there in order to take that first turn.
Right. I think we'll keep things nice and easy. We will take 5 points and secure. Now, we'll not kill units. It's not the second battle round, so I don't get the other half of that, and I'll pass it to you.
Nice.
Pass the clock to
Draw Grievous Blow. You don't have.
I do not have Grievous, no.
Bring it down. And center ground. One or more friendly units are within 3 inches. This is
Area denial.
Area denial. Okay, cool.
Bring it down is going to be a nice secondary to hang on to here for Syncaine as the round goes on. Going second here is a little bit unfortunate, I think, for the Fellhammer Siege Host. What it would like to do is spend a turn staging up in the center of the battlefield and then really just put as much pressure onto the opponent as possible using their overlapping defensive mechanics in order to
this is Huron.
Essentially be able to push through any alpha strike that you could potentially receive. That said, we are over here in the second seat for Chaos Space Marines. That does mean that the Grey Knights are going to get the first opportunity to potentially pick up and then drop back down. Now, it looks like we are going to be maybe pushing here on Blackheart up to the center of the battlefield. However, he is up into...
You can't pick up... But no, you can pick up and come down now, because it would be 2 into 3.
So you're getting hit next turn if you're not careful.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to have to worry about the screening going on from here as well. He is up into a combination of Brotherhood Strike as well as Fires of Purgation. So really what Syncaine has to worry about is potentially overextending on this first turn. One of the benefits that Enba has here going first, is that he's going to be able to essentially put a lot of pressure on the Chaos Space Marine army to take board space on this first turn, in order to prevent any deep strikes from coming in. Anything that pushes up into the middle here could potentially get hit by multiple Purgation squads dropping in. That Brotherhood Strike does give the Grey Knight army reroll once they hit and wound when they set up via Deep Strike. They can then use Fires of Purgation to buff their Purgation squads. So those guys are getting that reroll once to hit and wound with their ranged attacks, but on top of that, there's also one 10 model unit with Boons of Deimos to get +2 strength. So that's strength 6 Stormbolters up to strength 10 side cannons. In addition, you can use Focused Demolition to get devastating wounds and sustained hits. And again, you're mostly psychic weapons. Not entirely, but mostly psychic weapons. So you are ignoring a lot of defensive modifiers, especially things like cover and hit roll modifiers. But then that reroll once to wound is going to help you convert more of those into devastating wounds.
All right, so 12,
You're also then
so
forcing Battle Shock on those
five
purgation
there.
squads, which could potentially persist,
Apothecary
which would be
there.
a big deal, given that the
He's
Chaos Space Marine
here,
army
so
is
he's
largely
here.
made up of just a few sort of big brick units here.
Yeah, he's fine.
Now, one thing I do kind of like this little bait that we had going
What's
for
his
Syncaine
gun?
over the corner here.
His
He did
gun
deploy
is
Vashtor the
18,
Archifane up in
so
this
no.
train feature. He's not hidden or anything. He's just hanging out. There is the potential, of course, that if we see an aggressive deployment from the Nemesis Grandmasters, we could have seen shots go down
Good.
onto Vashtor early. However, unlikely to kill him. He's a relatively tanky boy, and that just allows for a counterattack into those Nemesis Dread Knights. And this coming turn, if anything drops in to try to kill that guy, we could potentially bring in any demon engines to give him lone operative. Although I actually don't know if we have any demon engines remaining in the list after the Defiler. We actually don't. So he is just vibing. That said, this army does have a situational -1 to be wounded against ranged attack, so he is just tough to kill. You can also give them a 5+ feel no pain, so he is very, very resilient to incidental shooting from this early game here. Do the Demon Hunters have any anti-chaos tech? I do not believe that this army has any explicit anti-chaos tech, unless Brotherhood Strike is something that I'm not aware of. I wouldn't be too surprised, but I also wouldn't be that shocked.
Shoot, that's okay.
Yeah, nothing explicit.
You're not gonna shoot, which is okay.
They can get sustained hits if they set up using Deep Strike in the shooting phase. So there is access to 2 separate units getting sustained hits. One of them with the Boons of Deimos, one of them with the focused purgation, and then one of them with purgation pattern. We also then have Castle and Crow with the big unit of Purifiers, who's going to be absolutely horrific against these mass infantry Chaos Space Marines. Those guys can gain sustained hits, of course, as well. And then our anti-infantry 2+, so they don't care about the -1 to be wounded. Any unmodified roll of a 2 is automatically a critical wound.
Actually, you're touching the terrain, so we don't need to be in here. We're going to react to move anyway. No, we're fine. Okay. They're going to be there.
Yeah, Sansa...
this guy's going
I guess Drago had anti-chaos stuff. He was devastating, and you could give him like anti-demon or whatever. But now that man has gone the way of the dodo, very little actually explicitly anti-chaos in the Grey Knights Codex, which is very strange. This Fellhammer Siege House is a very interesting composition if you've never seen it before. It does tend to play just these sort of big tanky bricks that want to push up to the center of the table and then essentially force as much engagement on them as possible. It can essentially counter any hard push into any of the single bricks by utilizing there's a Terminator squad they have in reserve with Kravik-Morn, so Kravik-Morn can set up and really punish anything that like pushes too hard into the other units. But on top of that, the army just has a passive -1 to be wounded in the shooting phase against attacks with the strength characteristic higher than their toughness characteristic, which is most units. It also stacks up with a 4+ feel no pain from Abaddon the Despoiler, 4+ invulnerable save, and a 5+ feel no pain from their stratagem against ranged attacks. So with all those 3 things together, in addition to regeneration and in some cases damage blanks, Fellhammer Siege House is actually incredibly difficult to take down, to the point where you don't quite kill them, and then it gets to basically fully activate with its entire army into you, and then you die, because Chaos Space Marines do tend to have a very marginally higher, damage output than the average army, I would guess. So we are doing some screening in the back line here. Looks like Abaddon and Vashtor and the Defiler do have a little bit of sort of board control happening. I do wonder if what we're going to try to see is maybe a little bit of a very mild push from Enba in order to try to get Kravik-Morn onto the battlefield. Basically, what Enba needs to do here is... What Enba needs to do here is be able to essentially engage away from where Kravik-Morn ends up and utilize his superior maneuverability to pick apart specific pieces of the Fellhammer Siege Host The worst thing he could possibly do here is overcommit early and then just get blown out by a Terminator brick dropping in next to him. They're very happy to overcharge here with these chosen models. They have so many wounds and can regenerate models back that they're good to go. Apologize, chat. For whatever reason, my Discord is being very weird.
Okay, that's the
There we
only
go.
damage.
There's
Let
the
me
player
do
mics
that.
back.
Good. They're good.
Boo.
Well, we have the 4 bolt guns. Nothing. Huron's Flamer for 3 + 1. 2. It would be strength 7 now, so no 2.
AP1s gets another guy.
Okay. Let's do. Actually, we should have this guy. Garland's Mind Wrench. Psychic hits, psychic wounds, AP.
Yeah, good TTS connection. Yeah, well, everybody
Good.
spread some sacred incense for
alright,
the
4 guys in
the,
combi weapons. So
machine
8
spirits
shots.
of Steam's servers. So hopefully that we don't
On
lose connection
5s.
here.
1
Tuesday
sustained.
TTS streams are always a little bit awkward.
It's
I
2
think
doublings.
typically we tend to be
You
okay.
did it, Huron.
Why are we picking the middle?
Did it. It's my turn, and you scored it for me. Cool.
So Chosen able
Keep
to
it, bring it
advance and
down.
shoot. Run up in the center there
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
clear
keep
out
bringing
the
it
one
I wanna
strike squad.
bring it down as 5. You have Grey Knight. Oh no, you don't have Bring It Down.
I do. All my Dread Knights.
Are they 10 wounds?
They're 13.
Oh, they are. They're 13.
Yeah, the Dread Knights are big. Those are big boys right there.
I think I'm gonna chuck it. Actually, I know it's 5 points, but I want the CB. So that gets me to 4 on your turn.
Alrighty. Good.
Review.
Alrighty. Up downs. Well, is it time for violence? You're gonna have 4 CP. You're gonna have an Overwatch. You're gonna have a 5 of Feel No Pain. You're gonna have a Rapid Ingress. And you're gonna have something else. That's what you're gonna have. I'll definitely be picking up Crow.
Sure.
I'll definitely pick up the 2 Dread Knights. And 1 more unit. I think these guys are doing their jobs. I think this is Purgation Squad. Just casually put my whole army off the board.
Nice.
Alrighty, I'll draw some cards. I'm gonna draw Cleanse and Burden of Trust. That's awkward.
Yeah, just do some action.
The
Bro.
guard squad is gonna burden the unit that is touching. It's gonna burden this objective.
Okay. That's the.
Basically,
Sorry.
every unit can pick an objective.
Oh, right,
so
right. And you have to
so
defend it.
squad's
Yeah.
gonna pick the middle. I can only pick units on the board. On the battlefields, yes. I can't pick anybody else.
Oh, that's awkward.
When drawn last start of my turn, so I can always start of next turn. I can always choose new burden targets if I choose not to score in this round.
Yeah, does it let you?
It
When drawn, or / start of your turn. Oh, that's cool.
I'll control 1 objective for 4, and we'll go on to the movement phase.
All right, Chan. Let me know if you can hear the player microphones. I think I fixed them.
With a normal move, not an ingress move. Good.
If you end a move, so ingress counts.
Normal move. Right? This doesn't end a normal advance or callback move. It does not say anything about ingress move. So you can't reactive off an ingress.
Is that true? I thought ingress is now counted as a normal move.
No,
for that
ingress is
purpose.
its own type of movement. It's another type of movement. Alrighty.
Yeah, ingress is just an ingress move.
Well,
it does count as a type of movement, so I believe that there are effects nowadays that do specify they trigger off moves, and it looks like what's going to happen in the future is that things will trigger off moves in general, which could allow reactions to ingress moves. However, if you have 10th edition rules, typically the 10th edition rules will specify that you have to trigger them off of a normal move, which is, of course, explicitly different than a normal move.
Go with the line of sight markers instead. It's crazy. Anything over there could see into you. Go over there. So we could just try that. 1, 2, 3. We put 1, 2. We put a.
So we are considering whether or not Enba's going to doom drop in here. Cleanse and Burden of Trust are not particularly aggressive secondaries. I think if we saw him get a spate of very high aggro secondaries, we could potentially see him push in really hard here. The real question is whether or not he's going to be able to dodge the Terminator, the Terminator Rapid Ingress in response. Now, what's going to be very interesting in this matchup is the presence of Kravik Morn. I don't know what he has selected as his oath target.
Strike squad's going to advance.
I don't know if they've indicated anywhere.
Luck is turning.
Now that I'm looking at the board state here. We did mark out the Burdens of Trust. Oh, unless it's the unit in the back, actually. It might be the unit in the back. That could allow Kravik to reselect pretty quickly if Huron, for example, knocked out that unit on the subsequent turn here. But in any case, Kravik is going to be very helpful with +1 AP to his unit targeting enemies, the closest eligible enemies, which includes both his melee and his ranged attacks. It's good for the
grouping thing. It's each, like if two models have like a different save, but they're part of the same unit, is it 2 groups or 1?
So you have to group them by defensive profiles. So anything with the same saves and wounds and toughness is a group. So you have different wounds, different
chosen. Okay, so the chosen are all different, and then the masters have 2 groups basically because they have guys on 3 wounds and guys on 4 wounds.
But do the 3 wounds have T4 3-up saves?
4 up saves.
Okay, so they're different. You'd have to choose all those groups differently.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah, that is correct. So the chosen would end up constructing themselves, I think, 4 or 5 separate allocation groups. It's the 4 wound 3-up saves, the 3 wound 3-up saves, the 3 wound 4-up saves, and then Huron Blackheart all get entered into separate allocation groups, and then you can order them however you want in amongst the non-Huron
groups. That little bit there, and then we got to bring in just the whole army.
That is because, of course, the Masters of the Maelstrom, despite being a support attachment, are in fact non-character. So they cannot be assigned saves if they are part of a bodyguard unit.
You just have the pen drawn?
Yeah, I'm trying to use the pen, but it's like
or the line thing?
Freaking enormous.
Oh, yeah, why is it so large?
I don't know. It's distressing. Okay.
Huh. Yeah, Trevor, do you know how to fix that? The line being so huge?
You can press the minus button to make it smaller. It is like a function of how the game treats the table, I think.
Yeah, because even at the smallest, it's still really large.
Yeah.
Unusable. Interesting. Okay.
All right.
Got there.
It's all a cunning ploy to wean people off drawing a million lines on the table. But it is, in fact, I think it scales the... So they're discussing the line drawing tool in TTS that you often use to trace lines of sight so that you can remember them for later. In IRL play, typically you would just place a marker down or like a line of dice or something to mark where the line of sight is. But in TTS, we have a line drawing tool you can use. But that is typically... It scales to whatever object you're drawing on. So something about the LCT map base.
A funny squad or the other squad.
either places the hitbox for the table at a different level than the hitbox for the map, or scales the table in a weird way that scales the
You're not
line drawing
there.
tool. The handy new tool is very good, though. I do like the handy new tool. Although sometimes, chat, I will throw it some shade. Sometimes it does not connect the two dots for me, and I don't know why it does that, and I don't know how to fix it. So there it is. I don't know. It's just how it goes. It seems random when it decides not to use its to create its cool little line. But the handy new tool, which Enba's using right now, is incredibly helpful. Much cleaner than drawing lines because you're able to basically just determine both ends of the line without having to fix one of them down at the time that you go to do movements. So it looks like we are considering the full drop here from Enba, which means almost certainly we're going to see a Kravik ingress into or behind this terrain feature. If Enba just elects to take the fight, I think that the Fellhammer Siege House will certainly wish to take that as well. We do have the opportunities, I believe, for these Nemesis Grandmasters to fire their heavy side cannons into the chosen unit because there are models in line of sight that aren't necessarily hidden. Captain Sargota in the back here, I think, is relatively close, and you can measure range and line of sight to two different models now. So assuming that this chosen in the front lives, all of these guys can measure range to him and line of sight to Captain Sargota, so they can draw a line of sight. It looks like pretty cleanly. They're then going to be able to put their sublimators into the Defiler and try to knock both of those units out, or at least do a bunch of damage to them. If they can do enough damage, that's going to be brutal. However, of course, it all comes down to how well they can roll into a -1 to be wounded, into a 4+ save, into a 5+ feel no pain. It's so many stacked defensive characteristics. You do dramatically less damage than you expect to. You look at the math, and you're like, we have 18 shots, 3 flat damage. Rerolling ones to hit and wound. What could possibly go wrong here? And then suddenly you're like, well, I miss a couple of them on the hit roll, and then I'll miss. Normally I'm wounding on 2s. I'll go to 3s. I miss a couple more on the wound roll, and then about half or more of them get saved on the feel no pain. And so now all those 18 shots are hitting 13 times. They're wounding maybe 8 times. Half of those get saved on the invuln save. Half of those get saved by a feel no pain. You get a little unlucky, and all 3 Nemesis Grandmasters are suddenly killing 2 models inside of a chosen unit, and you're doing significantly less damage than you need to. It looks like we are going to be dropping the Purgators with the Silencers here. That's where the Focus Purgation is going to come down and start doing devastating damage to these guys. And that will get through a lot of that defensive technology.
Good shoot them, that's fine. Purifiers behind them. What does their screening look like? That. Rogues units. I think goes behind them. You strike 8
Can you touch the one on the other side it can break? Maybe that's what I was experiencing, chat.
Very doable. Very doable.
So all the Grandmasters are down. We're going to try to looks like we're going to try to dodge an Overwatch, I think, on the Purifier squad. And then we're going to try to drop all of the anti-infantry 2+ shooting into the Chosen here. This is the easiest windmill slam for a feel no pain I've ever seen in my life. Just to try to keep a couple models alive so Gary and the Corpse Master can start generating value. I'm so curious to see how this game turns out, chat. This is going to be an extremely bloody 1 to 2 battle rounds of Warhammer 40k, and we're going to have a winner pretty apparent after the end of the next couple of turns of gameplay, it looks like to me. Are the Grey Knights in coherency? Well, they're currently setting up. So these models are clearly not in coherency right now.
Could do that. Don't know what the value of it is, but we could.
What's going to be interesting is the fact that Enba's kind of babying his Purifier squad. I think he understands that the Purifiers with a unmodified wound roll being what they're looking for. He understands that he's going to need those guys to deal with Terminators later on. He is measuring range to Huron Blackheart. Huron is a character, so he will, by definition, be the last model in the unit alive. While the other models in this unit could get pulled as casualties to incoming shooting, Huron cannot. So it's always good practice if you're setting up a multi-stage activation like this.
Let's clear all the blinds.
You're going to need to... thank you. That's much better. You want to basically set up so that all of your models have range in or line of sight to the character of the unit, the leader of the unit, because that will allow you to maintain range and line of sight for as long as possible and have your opponent mess with it.
How do I feel about that?
These guys, chat. These guys are incoherency.
I'm going to spend a CP to drop 6 inches away from you. Yep. So with the Purgation Squadron.
So that 6-inch drop is going to be very helpful here because it allows these models to get around hidden. And we might get shots into the Chosen as well. Even though they are in the terrain feature, the terrain feature is just providing them a 15-inch detection range. They're not gone to ground currently because they're behind light cover, not dense.
In there. 6 inches, perfect. 9 inches, perfect. Give a couple more because why not? Good, good. And bridge the gap. Alrighty, that's me. I assume you have some end of movement phase actions you'd like to do.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's rapid these guys in. Let's see. I think if I kill. Oh, I didn't pick fucking Kravix unit. It's gonna be Crow's unit.
Sure.
I'm gonna forget it anyway, but in theory.
Here comes the rapid ingress. So we're going to try to keep these guys as safe as they can be. There is an opportunity here to place a couple of them inside the terrain feature, but keep them gone to ground. So there's the limit the number of attacks that can go into them.
Not touch the objective.
Not touching.
Okay.
Although
that's a good call, Chat. Yeah, the command point counters are broken right now. I just updated my streaming software, and it did something to break the command point counters.
If I put them right there,
I can change them manually, though.
There's a line through
my co-commentator's here.
Rotate him so I
can't just get this guy out. Then if he's like that.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Give me some advice.
The primary, of course.
Inky, what do you think about this matchup?
When we hope the Defiler's dead, but you never know. You just don't know.
Okay. Kill me, Defiler.
Well, that's good insight from my cat.
No.
Yeah, that's you.
Do you mind if this guy's hand is stuck behind cover here?
What's up?
Do you mind if this guy's hand is stuck behind cover before you overwatch?
Sure. Yeah, he's not getting overwatched.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Be behind cover, sir. That is how.
Cool. So that's 1 CP. You got it. And then so we can overwatch him. That's a purifier. That's Castle and Crow's unit, right?
It is.
There's no way to bring them back.
No.
Yeah, we'll overwatch with the Defiler into them.
Okay.
We will, because your Grandmaster's 13 wounds. I'm not taking that off him. I'll pray for sustained. Yep, sustained. Cool. Fail it. Hot start. I'll take 1. You don't have any damage reduction, so these don't matter. So this is the 12 excruciators. For 6. You got 5. AP1s. Everything's AP1.
We will start with regular guys.
5
Ugh,
incoming. Brutal.
That's 3.
Ooh.
8 shots from the Reaper chain
Each
cannons.
of these is 2 incoming anti-infantry, 2 plus
for 2.
attack. So any kill here is very valuable. We can see why Enba was trying so hard to keep these guys out
1.
of threat range of that
No,
Overwatch.
sorry,
But
you're
of course,
T4,
doing
right?
that does limit the amount of attacks you can get thanks to
One more.
hidden.
It's AP1, so 2, right? Oh, I can't see your box. That's a 2
I
and
have
a
a
3.
2
Sorry,
and
it looked like a
Okay.
1 and a 2.
Sorry.
And then the battle cannon for 3 plus 3 plus 2 for blast.
Yep. Lava man.
Becomes 4. It's gonna be 4.
All right. Regular guys and then side cannons for 3 ups. Be kind.
Yeah,
One
she's
more.
very excited
Okay.
about this very aggressive gameplay.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Right.
Because we're saying, yeah, you
She
did
did just
move
get.
anyone to react.
She got a brand new toy
I did
today
not.
because
Okay.
I came back from a trip because I was at Ironwell this weekend.
All right.
So she
shooting
didn't
dice.
get me for 4 whole days, 5
Many
days, I
things you can
guess.
do.
So she got a cool toy,
Losing half a crow
which she was
squad
very
is
happy with.
unfortunate. Well, we need to kill a defiler.
It's a big gummy worm
in
that
theory.
crinkles when you grab it, and so she was
Never
wrestling
damage
that
that, in
all
theory.
afternoon.
The first Grandmaster is going to shoot everything at the defiler.
All right.
All right. Big shots. 3s, you're only ones. And then moving on 5s, you're only ones. Come on, I like this.
So it looks like we were just dumping into the defiler here.
Takes 3. Down to.
It's a good start.
Down to 14.
2 Meltas.
Especially since it already took damage to
Only ones.
overcharge.
And then 5 linked. Ooh, it's laggy. Come on. 1 invuln.
Because the Meltas are psychic as well.
They're also psychic. The only thing non-psychic is the blast weapon.
Grass. Okay. So 1.
Yep.
No, goes through.
D6
Oof.
4. For 9 damage.
Oh, man.
And then the blast weapon that's not psychic. 5 top.
That was
4s are only
brutal. That was 12 damage from a
Okay,
single
well,
Grandmaster in shooting. Yikes.
Yeah, nothing. 10 of 5. I love that. He's done. Alright. Second guy. Do we get greedy with it? We do. I guess actually we'll shoot this purgation squad next because their only target is the guys in the middle before you start pulling casualties. So the 4 side cannons will shoot the middle.
We'll pop the 5 up field pain.
Cool. Alrighty. These will be on 3s, your only ones because we are psychic. Yeah. And then strength 8, so 2s up to 3s.
3s.
Real ones. Yeah. Alrighty. 10 AP1, 2 damage. I'll pass it to you.
So it'll be on the 3 wound masters and then chosen.
Okay.
You said 3 damage?
2 damage each.
2 each. So 8 in 2s. First 3 shots kill 1, and then the next one takes 2.
Cool. Battle pocket -1, please.
Fail it.
Ooh, battle shocked. They did
that
already
is
use their
their
strat,
shooting.
though, so they're going to get that for the remainder
Alright.
of the phase.
Someone is taking 1, the Enforcer. Okay. We will get greedy with it. This next Grandmaster is going to do Meltas of the Defiler. He's going to do big shots and blast weapon into the squad in the middle.
Okay.
And we do have a
Meltas, 3s, your only ones.
third Grandmaster here that can
Units,
shore up
5s are
any
linked.
dice that happens on this Defiler.
Linked. Come on. Nothing. Damn.
Flubs the sublimator shot, though.
Blast weapon.
Plus
5
3.
shots. Plus 3. 8 shots. These are 4s. Everyone's in cover.
Yeah.
Or do I see this person wholly?
Not wholly, I don't think.
Line of sight.
Nah, you do.
I got him.
So no cover. Yep.
3s rolling. 3s are rolling ones. Into strength 4, so 4s are rolling ones. You have 4 AP 0s. And you have to start with that guy, and then who goes next? I guess it's just him. Okay.
I think we keep the same order, right?
every time you get allocated, you can re-choose.
You can change it.
But you
Okay.
have to start with injured models. So
He's dead.
alrighty.
Yeah, that was
then
controversial
into them.
when I pointed that out
Three's your only
in my
ones.
initial video earlier in the edition.
And then strength 10, so 3's your only ones.
People were very convinced that you couldn't do that, but you definitely could.
2 AP2 for 3 damage.
Chosen.
Chosen.
Cool. Good.
3 fill pants.
What's up?
Fill pants.
The 4 up involve.
Oh, they have an involve.
Yeah, that's what happened on Zoom.
Oh, right. Oh, that's lame. Okay.
Good old
moving on to
Abaddon.
Grandmaster.
Yeah, again,
technically have these
this
shots.
is
So
a
this
classic.
Grandmaster is going to
Classic Fellhammer Siege House game plan. You will do less damage than you expect to do with your ranged attacks, despite the fact your ranged attacks might be very strong.
Well,
There are so many things going on with
blast
these units that
weapon
make it a little bit difficult to kill.
Okay.
blast weapon. 2 shots.
Plus 2 now because there's 2 dead.
Can he see someone? Yes.
Yeah,
3's
yeah.
only ones.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. And 4 is the only ones. 1 AP0.
No Shadow of the Anarch this time around because he's playing
there's one of the dudes right there.
Brotherhood Strike.
Relatives.
So Brotherhood Strike
Relatives.
does not have the
Game's trolling me.
reactive move.
Big
I don't
shots
believe it
into
has
fire.
any reactive moves, in fact. It does have a bunch of ways to put itself into Deep Strike and come out of Deep Strike and buff itself when it arrives from
2
Deep Strike,
involvement
but it doesn't do
3 damage
very
each.
much while it's on the table.
One goes
So
through.
we're just gonna have a battle now, basically.
Unfortunate. Okay.
Didn't kill the Defiler. It's left on 2. Can we flip a Psy Cannon into it?
We have to kill
Just
it.
rip a quick Psy Cannon shot. Just get 1 through. All we need is 1. You got reroll 1s to hit and wound. We need a 5 into a 4. Or 5 to wound into a 4 to save, or 1, 2, or 3 to save.
Next.
And we just rip that thing right off the battlefield.
3 Psy Cannons into the Defiler. We'll put everything else into the squad in the middle. And we'll pop a CP for sustained hits.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll do the 9 Psy Cannon shots into the Defiler. 3's your only ones with sustain. 2 out, 3 in. And then you're on objective, so 5's your rolling.
Because they are strength. Oh, they're strength 8. Okay.
Check it. You have 5 AP1s, 2 damage in the Defiler. Thank God.
2 go through. Yep, that gets them. Doesn't explode.
Into the squad here. What order do you want
All
to do
right, there it is.
Oh, 1 guy's
Woo.
wounded. Someone's on 2.
That got a little dicey
this
there
guy.
for a sec. That could have been really bad.
We'll do the last Psy Cannon then.
Leaving that thing alive,
3's your
as
only
we saw,
one.
even on Overwatch, it kills half a Purifier unit. Alive, it kills for sure a Grandmaster in shooting.
2 AP1,
Or
2 damage.
just rips apart one of the Strike Marine squads.
1 goes through. Takes 1.
4 bolter shots from the 1 guy. You are in cover, so these will be on 4-ups. 1s. Sustain. 4 shots from Crow. They hit on 3s. Rolling 1s. Another sustain. And then these are wounding on 4s rolling. 4 AP zeros.
1 goes through. Dies.
And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 psychic shots from the squad. 3s. Rolling 1s. Sustains. Wounding on 2s are rolling. You have 10 AP2s, 1 damage.
Uh, 3 kills that guy.
And then Crow has to shoot you with his psychic shot.
And then who's
Is it
shooting?
2s or 3s to win there?
It's anti-infantry 2 up.
Oh, this is the anti-infantry shot. Yeah, you're good.
Crow psychic hits you and wounds on 2s as well. Rolling 1s. You have 3 more AP2s, 1 damage.
Got 2 go through. Takes 2. Will be on this guy.
Okay, how many are left? 2, 3.
You have killed 4 models.
Classic.
Alrighty.
Classic Fellhammer Siege
Purgation
host.
Squad in front. They're going to pop my last CP. They're going to do sustain hits and devastating wounds into the squad in the
That's
middle.
a different strat than the sustain that Crow did.
The sustain strat is from the one detachment, the other one's from the other
Oh,
detachment.
cool. Yep.
Alrighty. Well, we can try picking off Huron, but we'll just shoot the bolters first. 24 shots.
So here's where we're going to
I'll
see if
shoot
the
from
devastating
behind
wounds can
cover,
get
so
some work
everyone
done.
uses
They do punch
use
through
a
the
bit
-1 to
more
wound on
Sustain.
6s, and they don't care about the 4+ and vulnerable save.
Sustains. And then wounding on. Oh, sorry. Yeah, they're strength 6, so they're still wounding on 4s. We're only ones with dev wounds. Ooh, dev wounds. Alrighty. You've got 5 saves and 3 dev wounds.
Gross. 1 damage?
Yep.
So that's 7. So that's 1. That's 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alrighty. How many chosen we have left now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 3 guys. Plus Huron. Okay. And we have the 24 shot.
Yeah, 5 chosen. 2 masters. 3 masters left.
We're gonna hit you on 3s. They are psychic. Roll 1s. Sustain. Strength 7, so still wounding on 4s. Rolling 1s with dev wounds. Where are my 6s? It's a bit better. Okay. For these ones, I can choose the order. I'm sitting on 6 dev wounds. Do I want to force you to spend CP to revive Huron? Probably. So I'm going to precision. I'll put Huron at the front of the bucket. So you have 10 saves and 6 dev wounds.
And all of them are precision?
All these shots are precision.
Okay, so you said 10 saves?
10 saves, AP 0, and then 6 dev wounds.
Okay, so these start on Huron?
I guess you might as well just add 6 dice and roll all 5-ups, and the wounds start on Huron.
Okay.
One more.
6 dice, yep.
That is, to be clear, chat. There's a rules interaction between precision and devastating wounds that actually forces devastating wounds off of the character and onto other models in the unit.
Chosen,
We have ruled
that's 3,
that to not be the case for the time being, because it seems like an oversight.
No.
It would make it so that effects that are meant to explicitly precision characters with devastating wounds wouldn't work, which seems clearly unintended. There's a bunch of units in the game that try to work explicitly that way. So that's why that interaction works that way. So we did kill here on Blackheart. Now the Chaos Beast Marines are running Cabal of Chaos, which allows them to potentially regrow models back to their units, which can include characters.
Okay. Everyone else is going to shoot the squad in the middle.
Okay.
Alrighty, one guy into Abaddon. 3s, rolling 1s.
For clarity as well, for the time being, for this event, we are not using the Tacoma FAQ because the rules lock for it was on the 5th.
2 damage?
Yep.
Before players submitted their lists. And several lists would be pretty broadly impacted by the FAQ if we decided to implement it. So we've chosen to not use it in this case.
And then into the squad in the middle. Their guy on 2 wounds. We'll do the other 9 side cannon shots then. 3s, rolling 1s.
Oh, I love this movement debuff here from the Purgation Squad suppression ability.
You've got.
That's why we placed one guy in range of that one hidden dude, so that we could try to grab -2 to move and -2 to charge. Doesn't affect advances. So because this is a chosen squad, Abaddon will still be able to advance, but he'll be advancing d6 + 2, or actually d6 + 4 instead of d6 + 6, and then charging at 2d6 -2. So he reduces their total threat range by 4.
4 takes 2, right? Yeah, it takes 2.
Yep. And then we'll do the bolter into him.
Yeah, the FAQ is okay. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it's definitely helpful.
Right,
they missed a bunch of stuff, though, which is unfortunate. For example, the precision devastating wound combination we just discussed.
Cool.
It's also another weird one with precision, where if you gain precision in the middle of an attack sequence, the rules don't tell you what to do with it.
We shot some stuff.
I could not roll saves.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the whole army,
hits
in
with my
fairness.
stuff in the defiler.
Let's see what we can do with
That's all
Kravik
my
Morn, though.
shooting.
I'm excited to
Do
see
I
Kravik
wanna
Morn
charge
finally get
you?
into the battle. I do think that the
Probably.
use of the
Let's roll
Purgation
some
Squad to
charges
slow down
and stuff to
Abaddon
get out
to
of each
prevent Abaddon from likely getting into combat
I
is
don't
going
wanna
to be
touch
huge.
these guys.
Syncaine
We'll move
might be incentivized to try the charge
Torpedoes.
anyway and see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna start with the Crow Squad. They're gonna roll
All right, 10.
something, which happens to be a 10. Oh, nope. And then the Purgators need a 9. Yeah. Nope. All right. This guy could technically roll it on 11. Nope. Yep, so that's me. So I will take
Cool.
a kill. I will hold an objective I didn't previously hold because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 OC in the middle. All right. And for my secondary cards, I'm holding all of them because I did not cleanse. I'll
Okay.
pass it to you.
So we go to me, draw cards. Gonna get Burden of Trust and no Priz. Burden is what I nominate a unit, right?
Every unit you have to nominate a unit and an objective that it wants to burden.
Yep. So Warpsmith's gonna burden this one. Actually, I can't do the same one, right? So Vashtor burdening home. Huron's the middle.
Cool.
Terminator's this one, and this guy doesn't matter. Let's do a battle shock on Huron's unit.
Hey,
sideways.
Love
That
it.
sucks. Oh, that's bad.
Love it.
All right, it's gonna be one of those games, eh? We'll bring this guy back.
So Huron remains battle shocked again. That's why the Purgation Squads are much more effective in this Fire Reserve Purgation detachment because of how persistent battle shock can be. They would have had to roll the battle shock anyway, so it's not that shocking. But
this is a Crow guy. Okay, cool.
This does prevent you from being able to gain Huron back here. So Syncaine would have to make the decision between trying to preserve the unit and regenerating them over the course of time, or simply just utilizing them for damage.
No other things. So we hold 1.
Yep.
4, 5. Yep. And let's go to movement. So you have your reactive move is fallback, right? You don't have
I have no reactive moves in
Okay.
this context.
You don't have Mist of Demos or whatever that one was? Okay.
Nope, that's a different attachment.
Cool.
I'm just standing here.
So we're gonna go here. Gonna go here.
It is a little. It's very different, I'll say, I guess, having to play against Mist of Demos again. It feels like it's been so long since we got to experience the absolute chicanery that is that stratagem. And I've forgotten how strong it is until having to play against it and being like, oh no,
cool.
We're back, baby. Probably the strongest defensive stratagem in the game.
You have 1 CP,
if you
right?
trigger it, they can jump into reserve and then immediately rapid ingress. Pretty wild.
Yeah. Is what it is. So these guys are -2 to move, so they just move.
Not something we have to deal with in this case, of course.
4, right?
I think the goal here is going to try to get Katar Garrix into the fight. He is a particularly spooky melee profile. He comes in with an anti-character 2+ precision, 6 attacks, and strength 6, HP 2 damage. Likely knocks out Castling Crow if he gets to grips with him. Hitting on 2s, winning on 2s, and forces them to save on 4s.
Abaddon now moves 3.
Unfortunately, no.
Again?
Yeah.
Cool.
No stratagems here we can use to punch back into stuff hitting him. Abaddon's looking pretty tepid here with that -2 movement.
Okay. Abaddon's gonna advance. For 3 + 3, so he's going 6.
Yep.
Can you do the pickup in combat on the Nemesis Knights?
Yeah, anything in my army, 2 CP.
Anything.
Pick up out of combat.
Oh, but it's 2 CP, so you can't do it.
Prestream.
Well, you could do it because you could do the strat. Yeah. All right, so we're going 6. So if he goes there, you're currently 15. That's a 9. Then we just go into those guys. So okay. So we go 6 to there.
8-inch charge.
6. Oh no, they go. It's
These
minus
guys-
2.
these
They go
guys
Oh,
go
that's a
7.
good call out, chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You are not able to rapid ingress
7,
after using
no, 8-inch
doing list of
charge.
demos.
8-inch
Yep.
charge.
I hadn't considered that difference.
Actually, sorry, minus
There's a lot
2,
of
so
little
it's, 10-inch charge. Love it.
sort of like
that's
nuances
right,
to
that's
old
right.
interactions
Yeah.
that are very different nowadays.
Actually, yeah. So given that, you're all psychic anyway.
Yeah, and Abaddon's just here
Making
trying to
that
make some big
charge,
charges.
so
I think it's basically all on Kravik I do wonder if Syncaine, like how much Syncaine is valuing his home objective right now with
closest guy, it's this guy.
Vashtor.
So then
If we
that
take
guy
a peek
goes
at his his primary mission,
let's go Vashtor.
he just has to control central objectives and gains points passively for controlling objectives outside of his home
Well, I guess
objective.
you'd have to
However,
take to the skies.
10.
So 10.
if he opens that to be deep struck on, it will open up Enba to be able to score his storm tertiary objective on that
cool.
home
So
objective
that's
potentially, because he could
movement.
just drop a unit on there
Would you like to
and
do
then
anything?
obsec it for later.
Ba-ba-ba.
It's not very relevant
Probably.
for
These guys have all
primary
manner of
missions,
charges.
but it is important to note that it is potentially
9.
possible for the storm
It's
sort of mission parameter.
8, yeah.
8. 4 and 8. You got 2 CP. Think this is worthy of an Overwatch, probably. Try and whittle the squad down some. Before pinball, when I have AP0. I have a decent number of shots. We'd love to murder some of these guys. Corpse Master, not super worried about. Soul Eater. Yeah, it's a Power Fist, basically. Qatar is another Power Fist. Jesus. 12 attacks between these two guys. No, 10 attacks. I'd love to not have that Power Fist with 4 attacks. And that Power Fist with 4 attacks. Yeah, we're going to Overwatch off with the Purgation Squad.
Okay, so down to 0.
So these are the Stormbolters. 6s.
Gross.
Sustained. Oh, no sustained, sorry.
No.
Rolled the wrong gun first. And these are on 4s. 2
Cool.
AP0s.
This guy is dead.
These are the silencers that do have sustain. Tell me that roll again. Yeah, classic. And now the wrong order. 1, AP0.
Nope. Damage 1.
Oh, I did it the wrong order.
All right, shooting phase.
Yep.
We'll have Abaddon shoot. Pull that guy. He's dead. This unit is touching, right? So
yep.
Yeah, we'll shoot that unit with Abaddon, except that guy can't shoot. So bolt gun and a combi weapon into that Grandmaster, and then Abaddon into the Brigaders. These 2 guys into this squad.
2 guys here.
Yep.
Abaddon here.
Two guys there. Yep.
Any other charges?
No, but we're gonna pray for lethal. Get on an 8, so +1 CP. Oops. Abaddon shots.
Got cover.
Awesome. Lethal sustained. 2 AP ones.
This is in the guys in the middle. I'll do Stormbolters. We're good.
They're good. And then we said, so the 1 plasma into that squad. Hits, wounds, AP2.
4. Good.
And combi, you're in rapid, right? Yeah.
Not in cover.
Just one dev.
Mm,
And then combi
the Vastar.
into the Nemesis Knight, misses, and the bolter. One lethal. One save, no AP.
Yeah, get him, Bolter.
We'll go Morn's unit will shoot everything into this knight, the farthest one away.
Not everyone can see him.
You're pretty tall.
Not that tall.
I don't think so.
You got that guy on that end, and you've got.
So this guy, I can see him here, right?
Yep.
And
You
this
got one
guy,
guy.
I can see him
You
there.
got that guy. Yep.
Which guy?
You got 2 guys on this side, and
Yeah.
Kravik off of this side, and this guy. 4 guys can see this Grandmaster.
Oh no, I think these guys in the back can see the top of your guy.
If you like tilt the screen,
Yeah.
look from an angle.
Yeah.
No,
if I look
no,
from your
no
Grandmaster, no?
Yep. Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a big giant wall in
So
the
we'll
way
just
there.
put everything in.
I don't know where that line of sight would be coming from.
We'll...
We love true line of sight, chat.
It'd be off.
What fun!
Gets you that much of the squad. So you got basically
definitely that guy I can definitely see because this wall is lower. So if I'm looking at all my Terminators from the spikes.
Look from this direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zoom
So
down.
if I'm on the top of your knight, I can see my squad, the tops.
I'll send you a screenshot. I'm like confused what we're seeing here. Let's put it in our other channel. Oh, that's not it.
I'm not seeing any line of sight here. Okay.
That's not it. Oh, sorry, I got Control C that, whatever that. Combination of keys.
All right, chat.
Everything. Sorry, I had to undo whatever I just did there.
We're just flipping the table in response to this discussion.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Okay. Don't press Control Shift L apparently in
I think it's still broken.
DOOT has donated $2 through Super Chat. Go Fellhammer.
Dudes, thank you for the Super Chat, bud.
Okay.
Interested to see how Fellhammer ends up. All right. I think we've reestablished things.
I don't know. Basically, when I get real close to my guy and on an angle, going over the wall, like nothing pokes over the wall into this guy.
I mean, so this guy, like basically everybody except for maybe this one guy can't see him, right? Because these guys can see him here.
Yeah. So these 3 guys can't see this guy.
Yeah, I think this guy can see over the wall. Off his spikes to the top of your guy.
The other guy. On an angle, I don't see it.
Okay. So we'll have these 2 guys shoot this one.
Cool.
This one guy shoot that guy, and then everything else is into the middle one.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I don't know where
actually
Syncaine's looking.
No,
here.
you know what? We'll just put everything into this one because he's the closest eligible.
All right, everyone there.
From the Terminators through the solid wall to the Nemesis Grandmasters.
We'll lose a Terminator. Sick.
Killed one of Darkbacks. Oh, we're shooting.
For 6.
Oh, killed one of Darkbacks. Brutal.
You got 2. AP2.
Warps. Takes the damage.
And then Kravik's. Classic. Sick. Nothing. His bolters hit on 2s. We're gonna fish. Cool. And then we have it would have been 8, so now we have 7 times 4.
28.
28. 3s. Fishing.
Nine.
You got 9 AP1s.
3 ups. 6-4.
Oh, that's solid.
Warpsmith into that guy.
Yep.
He'll pray for sustain, and he will overcharge. Okay, one of these games. Cool.
Oh man, I think Syncaine's
Plasma,
failed almost
pistol.
every dark pact, all but
It's,
1 or 2. In terms of
wounds,
leadership
AP3.
checks, I think he's like
Bro.
1 for 6.
to the
Really
melt
bad.
sustained.
Gross.
1 AP4.
We're up. I think maybe this is the free CP reroll.
It's a D3 plus 1 melta.
Yeah. I mean, stuff in melee is all damage too.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we'll free
All right.
grab this one.
He has a 4-up invuln?
Yeah.
Okay.
Else.
For 2. Sorry, for 3.
Down to
And then a little flamer for 2, I believe, because I believe it's a D3 flamer. Where is your flamer? No, it's a D6.
Killing this
So it's a
guy
4.
would be, I mean, it's a lot of damage in shooting. The downside is, of course,
I think it's strength 3, so nothing.
that you can't use him for
Cool,
combat
he's alive on food.
movement. I think there's a very reasonable
Cool. And then
chance
we'll go
you could
to
engage
the
multiple
Masters
of the
squad.
Nemesis Grandmasters with a charge here and slingshot off of that first guy.
Okay. They're going to shoot everything in the Pro Squad.
Oh, what we might be trying to
They're
do
gonna pray
here is
for
charge both the Warpsmith and Kravik in.
No.
Get Kravik to this
No,
position
we're
and then
good.
kill this Grandmaster with the Warpsmith. That would allow the Terminator unit to overrun fight into the second Nemesis Grandmaster, and we try to kill 2.
This is
That would certainly pull
Kador's
Syncaine back into this game
pistol.
attritionally if we can get a little bit of work done on these infantry.
Cool. Soul Stealer. Svic. And Corpse Master with his Absolver pistol hits. Does not.
It doesn't.
No, strength 6. Yeah. So wounds. AP1.
Put it onto one of the side cannons. It's good.
Cool. All right. Charge phase. That was a fucking disaster. Let's do the Terminators.
Yep.
Oh no!
Lord.
I'll CP reroll that.
Immediately have to command reroll the first charge.
These dice are going.
Looks like we do hit it.
Yeah, we'll pile into the other guys.
All right.
Just make sure when you go to pile in, you must always move closer to the target you're engaged with.
So let's save all.
Oh, this is gonna be an overrun, chat. I'm feeling it.
So the block off is gonna be here and here. Actually, he'll just go.
Yeah, only a 6-inch movement here. You have to keep in mind many models may be forced to go into the 2-inch engagement range.
That guy can't make it. That guy can't make it. That guy can't make it.
You roll the 6.
Yep. So,
Yeah, I guess just switch to this spot, maybe.
Oh, for the 2-inch.
Go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's now a 2-inch bubble.
There you go.
So that guy goes there.
Yeah, so the first requirement for charging is you have to go within an inch if you can. You always have to go towards the enemy and end in coherency. You have to go to 1 inch if you can. If you can't, you have to go to 2. If you can't do that, then you just go towards them.
So then we go. So if this guy's here, then he can.
So when it comes to piling in, first, you have to select a pile-in target.
Yep.
You have to select this guy.
Yeah.
He's the only one you're engaged with.
And then I just have to move closer to him.
And closer to this guy.
Yep. So I go 2 and I go like this, and I'm closer and I'm in range of him.
Sounds good.
All right, cool.
Perfect explanation.
So
thanks, Enba and Syncaine. It's like they're doing my job for me. We're gonna go 1 millimeter closer to the target, the pile-in target, while going also closer to a different model, and we're gonna engage that second model.
2-inch pile-ins, right?
3
inch. Yeah. So he goes here. He's in. He's closer to him. I don't know if I moved him.
Both these guys might be maintaining the same spot. We'll find out soon.
What do you mean?
I'm just curious. Like you said, this guy needs to go closer to this guy, so he's
So he just goes like this, right? Because he doesn't have to move the full, so he just inches.
Yeah, you're good.
So then if this, why is this terrain fucking up? My guy's floating.
I think he can get in the corner, basically.
Yeah, he like floats. I don't. Okay, so.
I think the reset messed with the hitbox probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
All right, so he can't get there, but he could come
Yeah, I think closest.
here.
Now, reloading a TTS mod
And
oftentimes
he
like reestablishes its
moves 3.
hitboxes, recalculates its hitboxes. So sometimes you can run into weird
So
situations
he's
with
good.
multi-step
And then
models,
this guy.
objects, multi-stage objects.
Oh my god. Goes 6 to there. This guy probably can't clear. Nope. So he goes there. He goes there. And he goes. And that guy's dead, so he goes here. We'll do the Warpsmith.
Yep.
On an 8.
Oof, that could have been bad if we hit the if we failed that. Warpsmith's going to block off a lot of real estate. So less Terminators are forced to go into engagement range of the first Grandmaster, so they can end up going towards the second Grandmaster.
He doesn't want to be touching
But the
that,
ideal,
so
I
he
think,
just
is for the
goes here.
Warpsmith to kill the Grandmaster
Just
and then
in
allow
case.
Gravik to pile towards the second
Huron's
guy.
unit.
-2.
So 4.
You make it.
Okay, so that squad you can interact.
You can't target these guys. I think that's outside 2 of him. So that is a
4.
-2, 6. Okay, yeah. You can
I
target
rolled a
both
6.
squads.
Yep.
Sorry, yeah, you can do both squads.
So he will go there. Actually, no. He will go. It doesn't matter. He's gonna get. So this he'll just nudge a little bit. Intent is this guy's gonna pile in and try to precision out Crow.
Yep.
So he's there. He's there, and then let's see.
You get to move 4 inches. Yeah.
I don't have to, right?
You can move up to 4 inches.
Yeah.
But if you can end within engagement range, you have to end within engagement range.
Yeah, this guy can't.
But he can.
They're not going to be able to pile back anyway, so he's going to be there. So he's within Abaddon Zora.
Okay.
Vashtor.
Yep.
7.
On it.
He'll stand. I guess cover doesn't matter, but just in case it does.
All right, Abby. Nah.
Cool. All right.
Even without the
interrupt,
-2 there.
So pile-ins.
Abaddon would not have
You
gotten
all your
in.
pylons, I do all my pylons.
So like we said, this guy piles in here.
So that's going to get within 2 inches
You
of the
can't
one
leave combat
purifier.
range,
So he can then
doesn't
target the
matter.
purifier,
This
and
guy
then because he
doesn't
can
move,
see
or
Crow,
Yeah.
we can put Crow at the front of the
Abaddon.
wound allocation or the allocation
doesn't
order.
fight.
He can
So
go
then
here.
he would have to take
Just
all the
gotta
saves from
closer to
the
this guy.
axe first.
Yeah, he moved forward.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Just
was-
tap that and tap that.
Very marginally into, and now is slightly closer.
Vashator.
Engaging the second unit here could
he goes
result in
his
some damage.
3,
Just to
so
see,
here.
it does engage them, so he might be able to
Touching
swing.
that guy.
Vashtor, non-zero chance he does pick up the
So
unit.
these
though.
guys
We'll
are in
see.
base to base, and that guy's a base to base. Warp
I
Smith, he'll
guess.
stay. He'll base you.
What we could see
And then
here
let's
from
resave these guys.
Enba is because
Everyone goes
the
closer to
Crow's
Grandmaster.
unit is not based
So like we
he
said,
could
this
try to
guy goes
pile
3.
in such a way that he
So
pulls
he
the
can go
Knight
here.
of the Flame out of engagement with Cat or
Engaging or not
Garrix.
engaging this guy.
So
Not engaged,
Garrix
that's
would
2,
not
right?
be able to
Yeah,
assign
not
attacks to
engaging
them.
that guy.
The question is whether he has the real estate
This
to do
guy
that, but he
goes
might. We'll see
3.
how the pile-in step goes.
So if he moves closer, it would be there. And this guy can get closer, so he's...
This is a good showcase of all of
Right
the
there,
fun
basing
chicanery
you.
you can do in the 11th edition
And
Fight Phase
this guy
chat. This
goes
is
3, so he's
some very technical stuff. The Fight Phase in 11th does
There,
feel
not
very
on that.
complex, but it does also
And
feel like a give
then
and take in a lot of
Morn.
ways. Both players are kind of
comes up.
Have a little bit of
Comes up.
agency.
I think this guy comes up, and then we have. So this guy wouldn't be able to, even if that guy's not there. He might be able to.
Yeah,
this guy really couldn't go much further, I don't think.
Right now,
he moved the maximum 3
to
inches.
get the
so
Terminator
he's
to
out,
this
he's
position, which
in.
is really where he wants to be, he would have to be moving away from the Nemesis
he's
Grandmaster, which
in
is
there.
illegal.
And then this guy is out, so he's just holding the point.
And then having 2 engaged
And you're already
Grandmasters means that
so
they can't
nothing
go
there.
anywhere.
So based. Couple guys based there, and that guy's based.
And your pilots?
Okay. Can
That
we
was our
preserve
pilots.
Castle and Crow? That's
Oh,
going to be the
pilots.
question, I think, for
pull away from that guy. Enough of that nonsense.
the
squad. I think I might as well touch you.
for the pilot step for Enba.
At the end of this, or do we want to hope that you don't kill them all? Yes, you'd also just pile into me. So I think we are in this combat. No. Base. No reason not to base you, I don't think. Yeah. Sadly, there's no reason not to base you.
So you can't de-engage a unit with your pilot move?
So, am I not allowed to pick one of my targets?
Yeah, but one of the requirements of pilot move is that if the model begins engaging a unit, it can't end not engaging that unit anymore.
Interesting. I gotta go this way, staying away from it. Okay, over here. So you base 3 of the Purgators.
The last step of the after moving section of pilot moves. Each model that started the move engaged with the enemy unit must still be engaged with that enemy unit. So because the Justiciar at the beginning of the or the Justicar, excuse me, at the Justiciar is literally a different unit. Was engaged with the Masters of the Maelstrom at the start of the pile-in movement. It cannot end that movement legally, not engaging the Masters of the Maelstrom in some capacity. It doesn't have to engage Garland Soul Eater, but it does have to engage at least one member of the unit it started with.
Crow squad in to fight your guys. 2. Okay, that should be very doable.
Rad Zone versus Death Lord's Chosen. Mortals everywhere. Rad Zone does seem sweet. It does feel pretty cool that there's like a wide variety of interesting builds for.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's a little late, but do you mind if I throw the dog since in advance?
Sure. Who are you throwing
at? The Castle's unit.
Sure.
I should bring that token. Goes off on 3.
Kills a guy. Okay.
It wounds 1, right? It's D3 plus 1. Oh, what did I roll? Yeah, I rolled a 3. Yeah, D3 plus 1.
Oh, okay. Piles over?
Yeah. Because it's mortal wounds. It's like throwing a grenade.
It's just an ability. It's not a devastating attack.
Sure.
Devastating attacks would count. You could, I think, pull the front. That's a very generous take back.
You have to be able to fight me to precision me.
Be able to see you.
Oh yeah, because it's a squad. Okay, it doesn't matter.
No, the Chosen just walked.
Yeah. There's no.
The Chosen in the back advanced. The ones with Abaddon, but the ones in the front just walked 4 inches. Because they respawned a model in front of them, 3 inches or coherency plus his base size in front, and then walked 4 inches to close the distance.
On my pylons, you can swing away.
And then roll a 4-inch charge.
These
guys did advance, however.
Let's start with Vashtor into these guys.
So
but they're 2 saves.
If I were Enba there, I think I would just pull the guy that Kedar Garrix could engage, because that mortal wound effect would have occurred in the movement phase. And I don't think Kedar Garrix could have fought anyone else. So I'd be like, I mean, if you want to go back, I will just de-engage my unit. So you don't get to attack me with your big punchy anti-character guy. Maybe he's not thinking about it.
Oh, it's always weird. Double the attack.
Because it was, I think, literally only one
we have more doubles. Now we're going to sweep.
Purifier
sweep
that
sweep and sustained.
The masters could engage.
We're good. +1. So 3 devs, and you got 7 AP1s.
Oof.
Okay.
Man, Vashtor's so good.
Flag cannons first.
Good night, sweet
Well
prince.
done.
Squad. Step 1.
All right,
we'll go
Vastor.
to this squad then.
Good start.
We'll pray for sustain.
Oh my
fail it.
god.
I'll take 3. Awesome.
He kills his own
one,
power fist. Dude,
and
what are
kill
these
him.
mortal wounds?
That is terrible.
That is
I'll
crazy.
do,
How much
Kato
damage has
first.
Syncaine done to his own army right now? It's like
So
8.
his 6 attacks.
It's
on
And
Jews.
2 crows unit.
Yes.
almost a
Where's everyone
whole
else gone?
unit of guys
I guess
worth
one
of
other
worth of
guy
wounds
gone.
on his
This guy
own
can't fight,
models.
so the other guy, he can swing at Crow's unit
He
too,
has.
right?
He can't. So he has to touch the Brigaders.
Okay.
Alright.
So here we go. +1. You've got 6. Start on Crow.
It's just all 4 ups with AP2, right?
Yep.
4 ups on Crow.
Oh my god. Crow just
3
he
kill
absolutely
Crow,
eats
so
Crow.
3
Kill
kill
the
Crow and 2 more guys.
Oh. Oh.
And then Garland. Garland.
Brutal. It's
4
the
attacks with
hexagrammic
him.
warding on the True Silver Armor there, chat. That's
Cool.
it. That's what's doing it. They keep
You
trying to
got
call
2
fell powers onto the Grey Knights, and the Grey
AP
Knights armor
2s.
reflects it,
I'll put on the side.
and it kills
the
Chaos Space
Silencers.
Marine. That's my headcanon.
Somebody's not able to fight, which is that guy.
Okay.
2 purifiers
go
still
over
left alive. One does
here.
not have a melee weapon though. He's all guns, fortunately.
Doesn't matter. I don't think this matters. So
Can we see the Warpsmith knock out the Grandmaster here?
Yeah, this doesn't
I guess we can't proc an overrun
Um,
anymore because we engaged the
doesn't
second guy with the pilot
overrun
move.
anything.
Now that
We
we're
don't
looking at
overrun
it,
because you're a combat
Yeah.
here. So,
If I kill you, then the Warpsmith can overrun, right?
but there's nowhere to
Back,
engage. So
back
you
onto
get
the point. Yeah.
it just
You can
gets
only
out.
overrun if you can get into combat. So you'll always be able to. do something.
Okay. So this
You
doesn't
can
matter
always-
then. All right. So we'll do the Terminators. We'll pray for sustained. We're good.
Finally, they didn't hurt
So
themselves.
all the guys
Jesus.
that can fight this guy, which is these
3 power
5,
fists, 2 other dudes.
2 chain fists and 3 power fists into him, and then everything else into him. Do you want to just pick this guy up?
Yeah.
And then okay, so the chain fists.
Does he explode?
That would have been incredible.
So the chain fists on 4s, re-rolling.
Oh,
Sustained. And
oh,
on
that's
3s.
anti-vehicle 3 up on those, but he flubs it.
3 AP3.
A bunch of sustained
working
hits,
ones.
but the attacks are not doing it for him. Although the saves are equally
And,
bad. What are
the
these
3
dice
power
today,
fists.
chat? This is
Alright,
nuts.
for 9.
Adults, you gotta wake up.
Oh my
and
god.
On 4s. God damn it. 5.
Massive hits into terrible wound
Tell me
rolls.
some 4 ups.
Into equally terrible saves. Leaves that guy on 1.
Down to 1. God damn it.
1. there
Believe it's
one
my fights?
A cursed
Zero
weapon?
Fight.
All right. Guy on 1 will fight back.
No, this is
I
all power
will
fist.
spend the CP to do the mortals.
Down to 1.
Oh my
Yep.
god. So we can reflect attacks in Fellhammer Siege Host.
Degrade. And then he wins you on 3s.
That
2s, right?
is brutal attrition.
Strength 14, but you're minus
For
Yeah.
an
7.
enemy selected
it's
as
only-
targets.
It's only in shooting.
Then he'll hand you 3.
3.
It swings back into you
One
on
goes
4 ups
through.
for
And then
each
he saves two.
allocated
He
save
does
into the
one.
unit.
He killed
Kills
the guy.
1. We'll do that guy.
All right. 3
And
4 ups. You
then
kill another
3
Grandmaster.
4-ups. He's
And he
dead.
hits the Grandmaster
Let's
back.
explode.
2 Nemesis Dread Knights down.
It's gracious.
Oh boy. That Alpha Strike was
on the
good, but
middle.
man, we called the Kravik more in Rapid Ingress. If
yes,
you
we do. The
if you
Purifiers
fully
first,
commit
we pull
onto
this
a
guy,
flank,
and
of
then
course
these
the
guys will
Fellhammer Siege House is going to
fight
respond.
fight
That's
him.
its whole bag.
Yeah.
So we did
Yeah, I'll
get
do
the
Purifiers
Defiler out,
first.
which was a big deal for Enba, but
Guy on 2
man,
wounds.
that is a lot of losses
Hey,
in
the right
response.
move here.
Now it's not over, of course.
power
Oh, I
weapon.
guess the Grandmaster
Threes.
will get engaged, so he might live there for a
Minus one to
while and
wounds.
actually
No,
just
no,
get
not
beat
minus
up
one,
on.
So
Threes.
3's rolling because you're on objective. 3 AP2 for 2.
1 goes through, so it kills him.
Cool. And then the close combat weapons. And 4 is rolling. 1 AP 0.
Still goes through.
Then these only 2 guys get to fight you. 6 attacks.
Yep.
3s. And 3s. You got 2 AP2 for 2. Guys.
Damn it! Why can't I
Yeah,
roll a
one.
save?
Alrighty. It's all the fights.
It's
You get to
okay.
pile in,
We
I get
get
to
Gary
pile
and the
in.
Corpse Master.
So if I
but
pile
that
into this guy,
frees
he gets to fight,
the
right?
Purgation Squad.
Both these units
So
have
they
pops.
can
Oh, sorry,
pick
this
up
guy.
now.
If you touch this
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
he gets to fight you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you'd
no,
have to engage in
so
consolidation.
Warpsmith will just come here.
So you can choose not to consolidate with
Roll
Gravik Points
3.
unit to prevent it from engaging
So
the
you like
Nemesis
Roll some
Grandmaster.
Goddamn 4-ups.
You and me both, my friend. And so these guys can't move because they would
No.
have to go to him.
You'd have to engage me.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this guy can move.
It is optional. You can just simply
You have to
choose.
engage.
It's
I
got a
guess
3.
Yes, you don't. You do not have to engage me.
So 3 inches.
You choose whether or not you want to consolidate with the unit.
Ashitor, 3 inches. There. That's my turn.
Yeah. So the brutal
Alright,
attrition
Battle
is
shock
each
was
allocated
huge.
wound.
You're
Yeah,
taking
that's
the
on
Into
the
that would be
Yeah, so
on
you're taking
the
no pris for
Terminator
5.
unit. They swing
no
back at
pris
you.
for
It's
5.
it's
Yep, we
a
did that already.
Keeping
we call it like a
Burden
parry
is end of
mechanic.
your
Is
opponent,
typically how
so
it's
keeping
called,
it.
or riposte. Sorry, riposte
Alright.
mechanic. Deadly
That's
riposte
what
was
you-
the
Now you
original
have to do some
incarnation of it.
downs.
Basically,
we
like when
do,
the opponent goes to attack you,
primary?
you can attack them back, and you get
But
a
you
little
don't hold
damage
the
in.
middle. You just have
That stratagem's
how much
one of
do
the
you have
big
now?
selling
1,
points
2,
for Fellhammer
3,
Siege
4.
Host.
Oh, I
It
get
lets
my
you do
piles.
consistent damage in melee, even if you're not even attacking people.
So 1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
so they
4,
can't
5,
move, right?
6, and you just have Ashtor for 3, so the middle's mine.
Right. Yep. Okay.
Alrighty, up downs.
So that's a big
okay.
pickup
Everything
for
of yours is on the board. You could
Enba
fly over
there,
here, be a jerk.
preventing
do
the central
something
objective
there. I do also
parameter
have Burden
for
of Trust I
at
need
end
to
of turn for
maintain
Syncaine, because he has a
myself
movable object as his
to some extent.
primary objective.
Could probably just burden the 2 units next turn.
We did get a pretty big score on no
2.
prisoners, however.
Ashtor did not shoot, but he's a monster, so I can shoot him.
That is going to be
did
a
shoot
max
two
score on no
long
prisoners, in
range,
fact. Burden of Trust is still
so
ongoing.
Grandmaster's gonna fuck right off. Enough of that nonsense. This 5-man strike squad's gonna pick up. 2, and I get 1 more. Probably the 2-man. How's this a double burden? Need to pin you with a guy. We can do so you don't get to move anywhere. This stuff can light up these 2 and then die to Ashtor. Fine if that stuff's off the board. I don't get to do any fun strats if I do that. So likely they're just dying to Ashtor. That doesn't feel good. This is on me while I think about it. I need the primary, so I'm definitely staying in the middle because that's worth points. So we pick up the 2-man Purifier squad. Okay. Draw some cards. We're gonna draw Tempting Target and Beacon. Which one is my Tempting Target?
Yeah, tempting's this one.
Yep. Beacon is gonna be the Terminator unit as well, so they will get 2 marked tokens. Burden of Trust will be the Terminators, the guys in the middle and guy in my home. I'll make this one a different color. Get red for Beacon. Alright. Owe you some Battle Shocks. Owe you a Battle Shock on the 2-man in space. They fail. Fortunate. Alrighty. And that's on my command phase. I will score 8 points in primary. And then we need to do some of these cards.
Oh, I never rolled the attacks against that Grandmaster. That's okay. Keep going.
Rolled. Okay.
It's way too far. It's the Terminator shooting. I forgot. We split fire. Oh no, I didn't. I rededicated everything.
You did. You just rolled
Sorry.
very,
Beyond
very badly.
6,931 donated $10 through Super
Get
Chat.
rid of that.
BTW
Although the way
loading
the charge phase
Paragons
went,
makes
thank God that guy
DLC
went.
detachment rule pretty much hit your opponent's
Alrighty.
entire army
I need to score
turn
some
2.
secondary
Also
points. I need
had
to kill a
20
unit, which is just gonna
poxwalkers
be
with
Gary and the
typhus and a
Corpse
blight
Master.
ping a pulsing.
Yeah, so for primary, you just get the 8, right, for controlling 2.
For holding 2, yeah. I'll try and get 6 more in a second.
Thanks for the
Burden of
super chat.
Trust, we're hoping to score that for 4 later. Tempting Target
Beyond
is
6,931
Double super chat.
donated $5 through Super Chat.
good.
Also keep up the amazing
Will
work.
become CP likely. Beacon will happen later, so we're
So
going
that's
after
2d6 for each afflicted enemy
Burning
units.
Cleanse and
They take
Plunder
D3
this
mortal
turn.
wounds if you roll a 6 or less.
Better if we weren't all battle shocked. Okay.
So they survive if you roll a 7, Nurgle's number.
Oh, that's a small line all of a sudden. Nice. Okay. Go there.
That's actually,
More from him.
that's like brutal.
Yes.
It's like a, whatever, what is it? Like a 40-something% chance to do mortal wounds on
So start by moving
most
the
of their
squad
army
around.
every turn? That's
Sure.
crazy. And you can also take it alongside
So
the
gonna be in range.
detachment that increases your contagion range.
Or
That's wild. Yeah, Paragons of Putrescence.
He is hidden now because they didn't shoot last turn.
they did shoot. You shot bolt pistols and the
Oh,
dog.
that's right. I just did nothing. The dog's not a shot, but yeah.
Oh, but you shot the
I
everything.
did shoot. Yeah. I should have.
Yeah,
It
that's
cost me a
crazy.
guy.
That's what a combo that is.
And did no damage.
That's really cool.
Now they will position themselves there. 2 attacks on 4s. I guess if I could wholly see you, it'd be 2 attacks on 3. Oh, he's touching the objective though. 2 attacks on 4s. Feels bad, man. We also have this squad, I guess. Before they all died of Astra. Astra is not his marked objectives. That's not going to matter. This squad's battle shocks. They can't score that. So it's just you're on the one squad that might score burden. Okay. I think we just blast them. Have some shots to go there.
My score
Not
sheet is a
hiding from you.
little buggy right now, chat. Syncaine is holding
Right.
Burden of Trust currently. It's just for whatever reason not showing up.
As far away from these guys as possible. Do you have 2 CP? You do have 2 CP. So you can charge me.
Oh.
I want to be outside 6 ago. Okay. I'll fall for that trap. Touching there. Touching there. It's outside 12. So you move 3. It's outside 9. Plus 2 to charge. That is very far away. Fine by me. These guys need to back up. They could also technically shoot him, I suppose. Why not? Inside 12.
We do have an almost full brick of cards on Enba's side here.
Hop off the point, I
He's
guess.
holding a ton.
Alrighty, I'll do that. These guys want to just back up. Where's my deployment zone? Because, oh, not that one. Might draw command something. They will not advance, they'll just move. Okay. And then I gotta do Sunbeam Strikes. So right now we're hopefully killing that and pinning some of this nonsense. The 2-man that's battle shocked feels bad. We'd love to double cleanse and plunder this turn. Be good. Unfortunately, that means both these squads have to hop in this corner. Take to the skies and go 10. I can just go 12. 10, 2. Make that. And it's charged under these guys.
Where was this squad before?
They were in Deep Strike.
Oh, they were all.
They were the 5 guys who were like lining.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
That second squad, yeah. That is 15 away. Can I make it further? Make it further. Make it.
So this will satisfy the storm conditions for Enba's primary. As we discussed, he's playing Unstoppable Force, so he will get that 3 points for taking an objective, even regardless of whether or not he actually does anything on the expansion objective.
All right, do some shooting. Squad of my home. 4 side cannons are going to shoot Gary and the Corpse Master. And one guy is going to shoot your Terminators.
Okay.
Terminators can hit you on 4s. Hit you. Wound you on a 5.
So the one guy's
Oh,
being
don't
split
wound you.
fired over here to do the
Battle
movement
shock
debuff
at
on them.
-1, please.
There we go. And now we're going to try to kill Garion for the kill points for Purge, and then also to
Syncaine
prevent
against
models from
Eclipse
coming
Man.
back.
You are their psychic, so 3s.
Ooh, what a shot.
And 3s. -1. You got
Did
8
they reroll
AP1
here?
G
Did we miss
damage.
that?
Oh, he dies.
Almost.
He
Barely.
tried. He tried so hard to live,
Kill.
too.
A good thing I don't currently hold. Alrighty. This big squad in the middle. They're going to shoot everything at Abaddon and friends.
We'll pop the 5 up.
Cool. Alrighty. I guess the order doesn't really matter. Only one guy's in
So
rapid
Abaddon, I
fire for the
believe,
bolters.
is... Oh, he is
And one
hidden
guy can't
currently,
shoot.
because I don't believe they shot
guy you
guns.
can't shoot. It's not worth shooting at Bashor now.
Yeah, if you shoot
But-
Vashtor, the whole squad gets hazardous and -1.
Oh, yeah, then definitely not. Okay. So we have 2 Stormbolters in range. So it's 4.
Yeah, the
5, 6,
Stormbolter
7, 8,
attacks,
9, 10,
unfortunately,
11,
would
12 Stormbolter shot.
not love shooting Vashtor. They
You
aren't
do
psychic,
not
so they're
have
going to get
cover
that
to see
-1.
guy.
If we
Bolters.
clear the Chosen here,
But your
Abaddon might
host
be in range of
squad
the Nemesis
doesn't
Grandmaster.
see me, right? 'Cause this guy
It's
can't
model
see
by
me.
model. It's every model that shoots. You evaluate if they
Okay.
Yeah.
and then 4s. 7 AP 0s.
There might be a little bit of cover thanks to the light terrain in the center here, but
1 damage.
it's tough to
2, so finish that guy,
consider. Unfortunately, that guy had to be in the front there
6-1.
in order to gain the additional movement to
3,
try to
lots
get
of
into the
light
purgation
cancer
squad.
there.
If he had maintained standard cover by
okay.
standing inside the
18
train
shots.
feature, it would have been another inch or two on the charge roll,
Yep.
which they
18
failed
shots
anyway,
with the other gun.
unfortunately. But you got to make the effort.
On 3s.
Yeah, you have 3 of those, right?
With the
Okay.
thing. And then on 4th. You've got 10 AP 0s. I do not want to use precision, so on the squad.
AP 0s, you said?
Yep.
Alright. It takes 2, so finish that guy.
Battle shock at -1, please. Okay.
Oh my
Cool.
God! Even
It's my
Abaddon the
gimmick.
Despoiler
I guess.
I think we do.
gets battle shocked.
The
The leadership tests
squad
are
will cleanse.
brutal.
This squad will cleanse. This squad will
Absolutely
plunder.
brutal.
Take a bunch of secondaries.
Now, this movement debuff in
Five,
Krabic
five.
Born's going to be massive because he's only
Five.
moving 3 or 4 normally. So going down to
Kill
movement
the
3
unit,
with
do the
-2 to
thing,
charge means
no
he's
charges.
likely not going to get into combat.
Pass it 2.
However, Vashtor is going to continue to be
Good.
obnoxious.
Good.
That does.
That's okay. I don't know what's happening with that. Defend the stronghold,
So I
pants,
think that
and secure no man's
caps
land. That's
Enba on
good. We hold 1 for 5.
his primary.
And no battle shock on Abaddon. Abaddon will.
Did you want to score your burden for 2 end of last turn?
Yeah.
Shoot. 2 more.
Um,
You're the burden.
Let's see, Abaddon. Kill these guys. So I hold this. That gets me 10. What's my other secondaries? Just secure and defend stronghold. So defend stronghold, we could potentially recycle right now. Although we're -2, but not.
Oh,
truly
sorry. I'm discarding
advanced.
tempting target for a CP because I'm not.
Okay. Well, you're at 2, right?
So I'm up to 3. Should be at 3 because went
You're
to my
at
turn. Went to my
1.
turn. I had 1. I didn't spend. Discarded. Went to 2. Now we're in your turn. Got my 3rd CP.
Okay.
I spent no CP last turn.
You didn't. Okay.
Tempting target.
Yeah, I think he stays in Invuln. And let's take a battle shock. We're good. And let's go to movement. So he can stay here. They can inch up, shoot those guys. They can shoot these guys. He can fly over, shoot them. That squad's dead. And then let's advance Abaddon. for 5. So we're moving 8. So 8 would be an 8-inch charge, but a 10-inch charge.
Yeah.
So now,
9 is, yeah.
yeah. So he's going 7. And he's going 8. Cool. Terminators. So that guy is 13 away. We move 3.
Yes, sir.
So Flamer in range. Bolter can shoot you. Is this within range? No. Is that in range? Yes. So Gravik moves 3. And his friend moves 3.
I think we're going to put a lot of emphasis on a massive charge from Gravik Morn here on Syncaine side. Now, he is going to be pretty happy with a consistent hold of the expansion objective.
Nemesis
but he does need to actually remove some of these models. If he can get to the point where, you know, he's maintaining control of the center objective and he knocks down enough Grey Knights that they can stop, you know, sort of like farming secondary points in the back line here, that's going to be huge. But it is going to be
you're gonna have to pick up
a little tough for him to pin them down.
Cool.
Enba is showcasing a real mastery of
the
sort of secondary game plan.
Cool.
He held up to
no
6
marked,
cards,
right?
I
you
think,
discarded?
going into his
discarded,
previous
yeah.
turn,
Okay.
and
then this
scored
is
most of that.
also
I do
gone,
apologize.
right? 'Cause
The
they did
secondary
burden.
screen, my secondary score sheet, I think, is bugged right now. So
Warpsmith,
it is the numbers should be correct, but the secondary's like appearances are pretty weird.
Gonna do? You can pick up right now. Yeah, you could. All right. So he's just gonna go like so. So he's behind there, but you can't. No, you could. All right. So you can't 6-inch onto that objective.
Yep.
Looks like we're good.
Yeah,
Cool.
good.
And then Vashator. So these paladins are OC3 each, right?
Terminators, but yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Paladins and Terminators are 2 different things for you.
They are.
For
I
you.
want to go smash them? I don't. So let's do 2 inches. Yeah, let's fly.
Been running take and hold with Grey Knights. Interesting.
Like so.
I do think Grey Knights, they can play kind of a more passive game plan, but they do really want to be
You have no reactive, so shooting phase.
like able to
Terminators. So these
play
guys
into this like really dynamic game plan, which
squad.
purge the foe or some of the more
go with that
maneuverable
first? Yes,
forced disposition certainly help with.
We are not going to pray. We're going to pray. We're going to pray first. Sustained. If I could fucking pass around.
Good lord.
Jesus.
Cool.
Another Terminator goes down.
I think I failed like 80% of my dark packs this game.
What can we tally the total number of failures?
1 flamer into that squad.
It was 2 from the Defiler. These guys have taken, I think, 8.
Great.
We also had a Chosen die. So that's 13 damage from Dark Pack so far, at least.
Nothing. Morn's Flamer.
Oh, a Chosen died.
5,
Yeah, Chosen died in the fight phase last turn.
You have 6 AP 2s.
This is in the middle.
That's absolutely wild.
I mean, they're all dead.
Oh, no, Morn's Crow squad is alive. Yeah, so I'm not picking a different target.
Yep. I guess I'll do silencers first. Oh, did I want to overwatch you? Sorry, before you do any shooting.
I guess
do you mind if
to
they
the taken point, the
overwatch
take and hold
squad?
point. I guess like to some extent you can
No,
you can just play like weird rapid
So I'll
ingress
take the
plays,
saves
right?
first. I'll be on
Where
silencers
you
first.
just dive paladins
kills 4
onto
guys.
objectives and
4
then
guys. Yep. Just
you
flip 4.
let your opponent shoot them because you're not going to lose the too many. and then you just hold the objective anyway.
So shooting into Abaddon and friends, we'll do the 18 shots that have rapid or sustain first.
I don't know if any of the Grey Knights in our Invitational currently are playing Take and Hold.
1 AP0.
Good.
And then I had,
I believe that they are
1,
on
2, 3,
Purge.
4, 5, 6 bolter guys. 6s. Wrong way every time. 4s. Not a 1. Okay, well, we tried.
Cool. The
Yeah,
other
I think
flamer.
100% of them are on Purge right now.
Oh, no.
It is a little bit
other
simpler if
for
you
2
are not,
AP2.
You're not feeling confident in the faction.
Good. And then Morn's bolters and rapid, so 4s. Cool. And you get cover.
Everyone had cover,
mark. Okay. So it's on 3s. It's a miss. 1 AP1.
Yeah.
And then this guy was in
Something
rapid.
tells me that
That
these
guy was in rapid,
purgations,
so 2 more
this
in
purgation unit
rapid,
might
so
die
8.
here. I don't know if we're going to see them live through.
Oh, and then these
Vastor,
2
the
guys are
Arc of
not in
Fane, after
rapid,
taking a bunch of
so
shooting damage. The
but,
downside here is it's
4
unlikely the Terminators are going to make a charge with their
Force.
-2. In fact, it might be impossible at this point.
1 sustain.
6.
6 AP1s.
Yeah. Kills guy in half.
The argument I've seen
Queens.
for Purge, even on the Terminator armies, is generally that
Vastor will flame
you can
them.
use the tankiness to beat out other Purge-like factions.
Does
So if
that
you
make
play
it- that
Meat
makes it a
Grinder,
forged, so no, he will
because
not
it
flame
looks
them.
for a number of kills,
I don't need to perform any
because you
actions,
can
right? No, secure
basically
domains
like
with that.
outperform
Okay.
them every time because
so
you're so
charge
much
phase.
tankier that you get the
We'll
leg
go
up
to
in the
Vastor.
mirror, the disposition mirror.
7. Can I get there? No. So
You'd have to take to the skies to go over.
And that prevents the pylon.
That's an 8-inch charge off of him. Abaddon.
Yeah. Do they need to charge? I don't think they need to charge. We might as well. Let's roll the. So he's actually sorry. So he's gonna be. If I go here.
Like you're getting kind of far from.
Am I getting too far?
Yeah.
Do I see the
So
win
just
rate
gonna go
graph?
Here. I don't think you can clear this wall. Though.
I have seen
okay. So you're
some
just gonna
win
do that.
rate graphs.
Terminators.
I don't know if I've seen
Can
the
they legally
win rate
declare
graph.
charge? So they could. It'd be at 12.
Yeah, 11 or 12. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
they fail. Abaddon.
Oh, I did see. Yeah, I looked at
he's
the
in.
stats last week, I think, and agents were
11.
like 60 and 80% win rate because one person played them at a GT. They were the most winningest
Yeah.
faction.
I assume you're dark pack.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah. I guess this doesn't. I guess technically they'd
You
have
have to have
go.
a
Yeah.
if possible.
So that guy, and then I'll just put a guy there, and I'll make
Sure, 11's not over here, but sure, okay. Yeah,
actually
put 'em all
get this guy, and then this guy. Can you come here? No. So he just goes here. And let's roll the Dark Pact.
do you want Pylon first?
Yeah, so we get the Dark Pact. I'm just gonna do that now. Yeah, Pylon, so Vastor goes here.
donated $2 through Super Chat.
And Abaddon's
Sent you with a
fine.
graph.
And then they
Kinda
die.
surprised.
And we do the... Whoa,
Hey.
what are you doing?
Okay.
Stop clicking buttons.
I'm trying to select
Don't do your fancy stuff. Just keep it simple. All right, let me. Oops,
I control Z that. Get the
bro.
board
This
back.
is a recorded game. You're killing Trevi's stream.
Yeah, I apologize.
Yeah, it's obnoxious.
Why can I select things? That's okay.
So he goes there.
I guess we lost our cool table mat chat. Can thank the players for that. I should assess victory point
There.
penalties every time they mess with the table.
He comes here. I don't know why I'm doing this so precisely. Actually, you stay over here. Cool. And then Vastor is. Oh no, I already moved him.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
Alrighty. Point of clarification.
So,
Can I score burden and then pick my units up, or do I have to?
But I believe they both happen, and it's my turn, so I would pick the order.
No, you don't get to decide the order in which I do stuff anymore. I get to decide the order in which I do stuff when it goes to me.
Oh, that's right. They did change that. I don't know. Trevi, do you know that?
When does Gate of Infinity happen?
End of my opponent's turn.
I do get secure no man.
No, it's at the end of their fight phase.
Oh, okay.
Gate of Infinity's end of the fight phase?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you could
end the fight phase, you do all end of fight phase stuff, then you go to end of turn. So you would have picked them up already at the time you go to score end of turn secondaries.
Okay.
So I get 3 for the end of round, hold 3, and then I get 5 for secure.
Reading the card explains the card, chat.
And
We're in Tron now, indeed.
4 points for burn at trust.
Okay.
I'm left with beacon, so I cannot pick up the 2 units that are burning.
Yeah. So the win rate graph, I don't know, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting stuff.
I want to score your home.
The
so I think I leave the strike marines there.
Orcs definitely just crazy this week. Kind of out of nowhere, to be honest. Like people talked about how they would be good, but and the green tide list looks strong. But I mean, it really showcased. Excuse me, chat. I hit the button by accident. It really showcased how good it is. This past week,
we love beacon eventually.
Thousand Suns are interestingly strong but underrepresented.
Top of 4, so we still have.
Also, both Ash Militaire and Black Templars saw 5-0 results, but had terrible win rates.
Yes.
Which is very interesting.
I pick up 5, I go down. Yeah. So just still have a turn your beacon. That's fine. Defend is looking more and more unlikely. I mean, we pin you, but you could just advance at me. You could advance and try and
secret results from Black Templars.
You'd have to roll a 3-inch advance if I pin you. That's fine. Okay. It's our last purgation squad, so we can only pin one thing. Okay. Yep, so primary, I'll take 8.
Yep.
Battle Shock Crow Squad, or Pure Fire Squad in the sky. They are no longer Battle Shocked. Excellent. No other Battle Shocks. We'll stick your home. Nope. To secure. Okay. And are we okay with Defend Stronghold? We have 3 CP. What else is in my deck? Let's take a look. Are you keeping or discarding your Defend?
I'm keeping it.
Keeping it. Okay.
So I already got the CP from Abaddon.
All right. Yeah, I guess there's no reason not to.
I should have cycled it, but I forgot.
Yep. Mission. We are doing defend forward. Defend. Forward position is easy. Done. Control your home. Beacon will happen later.
So the real question for Enba here is if he's going to be able to take an objective this turn for the primary push. He will get 2 for holding objectives outside his deployment zone.
Yep.
Holding
no man. Perfect.
However, in order to get the big numbers, he does have to get a kill and also take an objective. Whether or not he's going to be able to do that at all is going to be tough. Although right now he's sitting at 32 primary. He has 1 more round to score, and he has end of battle scoring on at least, likely, I guess not for sure, but likely 1 central objective. So all he has to do is score 13 points over the next 2 turns in order to max primary, which should be fairly easy for him, because he's going to score basically guaranteed 8, unless some crazy dice happen next turn.
Warpness the character?
He is.
Yes, perfect. Behind is good. Bring it down is fast. Forward is not good. Center ground is bad. Display. You have 4.
BT Hype Train. Yeah, unfortunate that it got caught by the
Gauge is good.
The WTC Fog of War
we keep messing up the clock. I don't think it matters.
But so we don't get to look at the Black Templar list, because I'm very interesed in what Olivier Weiss is rocking with Black Templars.
No way I get defend. I'm going to spend a CP and discard defend.
Sure.
Draw a new one. Display, of course. End of my turn. So I can put 4 units in No Man's Land. Which I have to put 5 in. or kill one of yours. Which
I didn't see the win rate graph because it was hidden like player lists. No, I'm paying attention to win rates like whenever I get the chance to take a look at them.
Kill 2 of yours. That's not happening.
I don't put
That's
like
fine. I think that gets
an immense amount of stock into raw win rates because, as is demonstrable, win rates only give you so much, right? They don't necessarily show the full capabilities of a faction. They show you the capabilities of the majority of the that faction's players, but like obviously this week is a very good example of how a faction could underperform but still be incredibly effective in non-standard ways.
Okay, so 15 inches from him is...
Which is why I tend to like to look at performant lists rather than just talk about win rates exclusively.
Like this. I think we back up. After is going to come take my home.
Like agents, yeah, for sure. Well, it's like you wouldn't necessarily take an army that's like can 3-2 every event but never 5-0 and say that's a good army, right? Its win rate 60%. That's broken, but it never wins, so it doesn't. It's missing something. So probably going to try to slow down Abaddon again. We need to get... Well, I guess actually we're going to slow Kravik. We have to slow Kravik more. Although preventing Abaddon from hitting a big advance and then getting to this objective is probably going to be prime on Enba's side here as he makes the push for the capped primary.
Moving closer. Exactly 12. Should be fine for that. That's their move. Terminators are doing nothing. They're standing in no man's land. So we will cycle up this way.
Terminator's doing a great job standing in no man's land. We're very proud of them. It's a very annoying unit to kill.
Okay. Squad on your home
when you consider it can just reanimate models back onto the objective with its
you've no way of physically getting to your home. You cannot reach there.
This has been a fascinating game, chat. I think as we can see here, like from the raw math, it seems that the Fellhammer Siege House is very well suited to knock out these Grey Knight units, but the problem is this purgation detachment. Like these purgation squads are unironically really obnoxious. Because if you're infantry based, they're going to slow you down. They're going to make it tough for you to get charges back off on them. And they're going to consistently pile damage and battle shock on you. It's fascinating. Which just makes the Grey Knight late game that much stronger.
And won't be a melter range. You don't have a save, do you? You don't have an involve. Okay, so we do want to be in melter range. Okay. That's 9, 8.4, 8.9, perfect. That puts me 13 away. So if you move 3, I'm outside 10. That's 11 inch charge. Feels good. Okay, do that. And then Crow's Squad, or what was Crow's Squad? Suppose I want to be in no man's land, just in case we get ridiculously lucky. Even though it's not possible. Display beacon. Display beacon. Guess they chill over here somewhere. Yes, chill, chill, chill. Try and kill a unit, pin some stuff, and then pass it to you. Okay. Display beacon. That's my movement phase. Anything end of my movement phase?
I don't think so.
No. Shooting phase. 4 purgators are going to shoot the Chose in the middle. 1 guy is going to shoot your Terminators.
This is 4 side cannons.
Here comes the suppression again.
Done 3s, moving on 3s.
Kravik Morn's raging at this point. This man's having the worst day ever. Right. He got to kill 2 Nemesis Dread Knights. He got to bash their heads together.
4s
and then just been suppressed for the rest of the game.
Interesting. Okay. Do we CP that? Because we need to hit you to pin you. CP looking for a 4-up.
We missed the shot because of cover.
Try another one. Looking for a 4-up.
Burns the command point. Misses it! They are
Into the middle.
unrestrained.
On 3s.
Oh, no. So
And
now
on
this
3s.
charge back into the Nemesis Dread Knight might not be so
Got
unreasonable.
5 AP1s, 2 damage in the middle.
All right.
Battle Shock and -2 to move in the middle.
Good.
Good. Cool. Grandmaster is going to shoot the Warpsmith. He is going to free strat for this round to get sustained.
Okay.
Why not? We'll do the Meltas first. 3s for rolling 1s. We came out of Deep Strike. 1 sustain. And then wounding on 2 3s from Linked. 2 AP4s.
1 goes through.
It's D6 + 4. So
He's
9
dead.
damage. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that's me. I'll take a kill. I'll take holding your home.
Cool.
No charges. Pass it to you. I'm gonna hold display.
So we draw. We get beacon and outflank. Outflank is the corners one, right?
Edges.
Edges. So that's the Terminators. And beacon is choose one from the unit. Your beacon unit is on the battlefield, not within your territory, so that's a fast draw.
Okay.
We hold 2 for 10.
Yep. Yeah, no Battle Shock on Abaddon. He's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so they're not, so we can punt a Grandmaster. What does that give me? Or actually, hold on. If I beacon, then no, that doesn't make sense. I think we just come here and it's a 9-inch charge then. It's a little far. But we have nothing else to do. They hang out here, they hang out here. And once they're dead, you can pick up that stuff and try. I don't love your chances, and then they'll be here. Yeah, all right, cool. So he's gonna move 12. That's the max. Am I within 2? I definitely am. So we go there. There you go. Let's save them.
So Syncaine's currently holding a defense stronghold right now.
5,
I think with the hope that he can reclaim his home objective at the end of the game, because he's going to have the opportunity to score it at the bottom of round 5. So if Abaddon can turn around and reclaim his home, he could potentially score between 3 and 5 points on that. Beacon, he could get maybe on Vashtor. It's got to be Vashtor. Yeah.
Makes sense.
For 5, so that could be worth 5 this turn. If he gets an outflank by getting Vashtor within 6 of his opponent's table edge here, if he gets this charge and hits these guys into this area, and then Vashtor hits this charge and gets within this area, so they're each within 6 inches of opposite table edge, you can get outflank. And
does Abaddon want to
that would end up being most likely a 10 on secondaries. That would go a long way to equalizing the score here.
Just so you can't come in.
I mean, to be fair, you score end of your turn. So what's gonna try and deep strike 6? Just guide you.
What's up?
You score end of your turn on turn 5. So why does I'm not denying the middle, unfortunately.
Well, the first part scores still beginning of.
No. It says.
It's to the 4th. Ooh, I read that one wrong.
Oh.
I thought you'd get both.
No.
That's a problem. Okay. Well, that changes things. Actually, can I cycle defend now?
Yeah, do in your command phase.
Okay. So let's.
Don't recycle. Don't discard. Fine.
Oh, right. Yeah, because it can come back up again. But
if it comes up, we'll
forward position. You control your opponent's home. Cool.
Yep.
So beacon is Vashtor, that, and then outflank. Oh, outflank. Right. We were supposed to move one of these guys within 6. So it's back. So we're gonna have to back this guy up to be within 6, and then his friend is fine because he's within 2. Cool. Although if I charge you, then I don't get outflank. It's outflank? How many points is outflank? I mean, I need all my points, but it's 3.
But outflank, you also have
Although,
to outside your territory.
So actually, Vashtor will score me outflank.
If you land within 6 of the edge over here.
Yeah, because it's
You're over
the
here,
edge of the. Yeah, cool. So if I just, even if I charge here, then I consolidate. All right. Good, good. So this guy doesn't need to, so you can go back to where he was to shoot. Cool. Shooting phase. Let's start with.
There are
Vashtor
mission cards, Chan.
and his
We
awesome
found them.
flamer.
They disappeared, but they're back now.
Sure. Sure. 6 for 2.
Okay.
I think.
Jesus.
Is this flamer 2?
Yeah,
Yes.
just one.
2 for 1 damage.
AP2 1 damage. 4 ups. Kills 2 guys.
Nice. Good pickup there.
Make it a
Cool.
3-inch charge.
Terminators into Grandmaster. He's out, so whatever. We're not praying because we're gonna lose another Terminator. And if we make melee, we kill you anyway. So this is kind of useless, but let's roll it. This
Yeah,
is,
I mean, it's with a
it's
command
2
point
shots.
reroll. It's 5 shots,
both
right, on 4s.
Nothing.
Like, it's pretty reasonable that you get it.
Time. 1, 2, 3, 4,
But
5.
definitely, if it is potentially
this
the
guy is
game
in
to hit the
rapid,
suppression
that
on the
guy is in
Terminators,
rapid,
maybe you go
that
for
guy
it.
is in rapid, so
So,
4,
taking a look at our outs here,
12, and then,
real quick. If
2 guys out of rapid.
Syncaine can score his 10 points this turn, he's going to be up to 63. The problem is that
Sure.
Enba's about to get a
Everyone's-
bunch of secondary points this turn.
Yeah.
So he could get...
Sick.
I don't know why my
2, yeah.
score sheet is doing that. That's right.
Cool. Abaddon's
What the
not shooting, so charge phase.
I apologize.
Vashtor. And on 11, so
That's
he goes,
bizarre.
hello. Whatever, he'll tag you both. Terminators. CP reroll. Whoops.
He's an 8 here on this charge. We might get sunk if we don't hit this. Oh, it's a 10.
They're in.
Oh, Kravik Morn gets
Jesus.
it.
Okay.
Oh, boy. That would not have been possible if we'd hit that suppression. That was
save.
huge.
We made a
That
10.
will almost certainly unlock outflank
Kravik Morn
and maybe
will
kill the
get in.
Nemesis Grandmaster.
Please.
The problem is that we've pushed so many things outside no man's land that Display of Might will almost certainly score for...
happen. Love that.
What's up? Oh,
Just
for
roll
the
1
thing.
4 up on the pending on 5 dice. That
Yeah.
doesn't happen, but no.
That was retribution for Huron's unit failing their battle shock and then getting absolutely nuked.
Playing their battle shock like 3
Yeah,
times.
you
That was
regret
the worst part.
No. No. There and 10.
So that will
cool pylons. He's already
probably
basing
score,
you, so then we go here.
both
let's just save this
Beacon
again,
for
just in case
3 and
weird.
outflank
So he goes
or Display for Enba. So Enba's score is
out of the way.
gonna skyrocket here in a moment up to
He goes
80s, low
here.
80s, I
What's your-
think.
Oh, actually, I just need to be within 2, right?
Syncaine's gonna catch up quite a
So-
bit. He's gonna push it up to
This guy
high
comes
60s, but he
here.
still has to clear like a 10-point
This
deficit
guy's
going into the
in.
final round. Now he does have end of game scoring, which can help him quite a bit, but he's running out of units. He only has 3 things on the battlefield in order to be able to do that.
And then
I think a little bit of a tough thing too is that
guy
pushing up to the
in,
corners
that
here
guy
does
holding the
allow
point in case something weird
Enba
happens.
to score his
Cool.
storm
So based and
primary
based, so we
perimeter
go to the
by
fight phase.
grabbing an
We'll go
objective
Vashtor,
that has been
praying for
exposed by
sustain with
the
the sweep.
charging units.
He's good. +1.
Outflank
you
only
have
needs to have
10
one of the 2
AP1s and a
units
double.
outside your territory. The one of the units can be in your
one guy's
territory,
in
and the other one can be outside. So
Weird.
right now he's scoring it off of the 2 long
should've
table
taken
edges
shots.
because of Vashtor.
Cool. Kravik's unit is going to pray for sustained.
Oh, Vashtor
We're gonna
failed.
continue failing battle shots.
And these guys fail again.
Do I have? I think I pulled all.
They've
the right
taken
units.
almost exclusively
did,
damage
so it
because
would
of
be
Dark
this guy.
Pacts. They took, what, 2 hits from a
Okay,
Grandmaster
and then
earlier,
we'll go
and
Morn
everything
first.
else has been from Dark Pacts? That's crazy.
So the
Yeah, we can look at the
anti-
wording over
vehicle.
your chat for outflank.
They all hit.
Basically, you need 1 or more friendly
2
units.
AP3.
One of
I think
which
everything's
is
gonna be AP3.
within 6
everything's
of
gonna
one or
be
more
AP4,
battlefield
yeah.
edges not within your territory, or 2 or more friendly units
4. And
within
then
6 inches of
his
opposite table
7
edges.
dev wound
1 or
attacks.
more must not be within your territory. So in any case, you have to not have one thing outside your territory. The big score is if you have another thing that could be inside your territory, which makes it relatively easy to score.
4 ups. Take 6.
Take 6 more.
Down to 1.
2 guys with the chain fists. No, sorry. 1 guy with the chain fists. It's on 4s. Okay. 1.
4 up. So far, so good.
And now we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power fists. 5 times 3, 15. 4s. 10.
Oh.
Crazy pop off. Let's see it.
He tried. He tried.
We finally rolled above average.
A valiant effort. Didn't kill the Justicar, though, which is unfortunate. But I don't think that's going to make a huge difference.
I'm just going to move these guys back.
3s.
Now, unfortunately, that doesn't prevent a
psychic weapon.
A 6-inch deep strike here if Enba wants it. I don't think he needs.
I have an interesting conundrum. I could pull out of combat. Thankfully, you only have 1 unit no man's land, so I only have to leave 2 behind.
Yeah, he doesn't need all these guys in here, so we could pull a strike squad and then steal the
my turn.
expansion.
I scored 5 for outflank. Did you already score me?
Yeah, you the
5 for outflank, 5 and 5. No,
I gave you your beacon because I'm not killing Bastor. So 5 for beacon, 5 for forward.
Yeah, so 5 for beacon, 5 for forward, 5 for outflank.
Oh, because you're outflanking your home as well.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. Okay, sorry. 2 more.
All good.
Oh, I missed that we had switched defense stronghold for forward position. That's an amazingly good pickup for Syncaine.
Did you already do the end of turn? You did. The 3.
Yeah, you got your 3 for holding.
Cool. Okay.
Alrighty, display will definitely be 5.
That actually, that gets close to equalizing the score. Oh my god!
Leave 2 units in no man's land.
And then that's not sticky.
Cannot be the Terminators. Terminators have to be picked up for beacon. That has to be these 2 units left in no man's land. I think I spend 2 picking up the guy. Goes to my turn. I spend 1 auto passing. I don't have to auto pass him on my turn. That's fine. Yeah, I think I spend 2 CP. We're gonna pick up this guy out of deep strike.
This late game's going to be tight, chat.
Melee.
So this, I believe, is the current score.
You can pass it to me.
Once all of the end of game scoring gets attributed here for Enba.
74-71.
So display, does it score end of
your turn?
Yeah, so it's not end of. Oh wait, they changed display, so now it's not end of your turn.
Well, I scored end of your turn. There's 2 modes to it.
Yeah, you can score end of your own turn for
slower.
For
choosing your mode.
Yeah, I couldn't have prevented that. So
Pretty sure you wanted to kill the Dread Knight. So
yeah.
Dead Dread Knight pretty good. Can confirm.
Nope.
Alrighty. 74.
I don't think I knew they had a second mode for 5. That's cool.
You will definitely be getting 15. There's nothing I can do about that. I get 8 regardless of what happens.
Oh, excuse me, chat.
Down to secondaries.
The score is not quite correct. Beacon's been held.
I lose my home. I could also deep strike my home, take an objective off of you, and get stuff.
Syncaine is out of cards. We're waiting on the draw for Enba here.
2 units up. Got Terminators, got them. Everyone else has to stay down.
Ooh.
Let's draw some cards.
This is going to be tight.
Gonna go to overwhelming assassination. Oh, that's both terrible.
2 kill secondaries.
Both terrible.
Are you kidding me right now, chat?
Okay. I mean, you have lots of scoreable cards. Beacon will definitely have to get beacon. There's no choice about it. Question is, do we do something stupid like try and beacon your middle? Put the game on the line for that.
Oh, and so beacon is when no, you already had beacon, right?
I had it from a long time ago. My beacon unit is the Terminator unit still.
Okay.
I had it all game long.
Yeah, so Enba's basically he's hedging his bets a little bit here. Scores 8 at the start.
So
because he can
So I can take my home off
he
you
had
with the beacon unit and then
maxed secondaries early, and he can just hold his beacon until later, and
Gas
then
station
automatically
overwhelming.
sort of max
Neither
it.
of those
Grab a
are
drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, take your time. I consider my terrible life choices.
Oof,
We have to
this
redraw
is
a
going to
card.
be
We have
so
to draw it to
tight.
5
What a
pointer.
game of 40K
have
we're
to
watching here,
beacon.
chat. This is
They're
crazy.
absolutely screwed on secondaries.
And but still up
Which you
pretty good.
have
Pretty solidly so
display,
far.
Which I can stop. Behind for 3. Plunder would be good. Tempting is bad. Cleanse is good. Defend is gone. That one you already discarded. Assassinate is you score because you don't have any characters. All enemy characters destroyed. Assassinate is good. Engage is bad. Overforce would be bad. 2 units. So overforce is bad. Tempting is bad. Display
So
is
right
bad.
now, I'm just gonna take a
Plunder
peek at
behind
the
are
score
really
sheet
good.
right now, chat.
Cleanse is
Basically,
really good.
Enba's
Assassination.
calculating based on this
is good.
current arithmetic, which gives
Choose
Syncaine the win if he
50-50
scores any
cards here.
secondaries, essentially. Assuming that Syncaine can get 15 primary, which looks likely.
Beacon. Overforce assassination.
Although,
And we're just not getting assassinations. It's not
yeah,
happening.
because they're basically
We stay in no man's,
Syncaine
we stay
has
in no
3
man's.
essentially
We
untouchable units in the center, so 15 on primary is pretty easy.
drop in no man's and shoot you and try and force a battle shock. We beacon your home and we look for another
So
card.
Vashtor is going to hold this down.
Well, you're watching me, Trevi, so I'm going to redraw a card.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
going to redraw assassination for my only CP. And what do we got? We got center ground. Come on, game. Just being rude at this point.
He didn't redraw earlier, right?
Oh, I've already redrawn. Yes, I physically can't redraw. Yep, you're all right. I believe I redrew earlier. Let me check the app. Plunder, Cleanse, Burden of Trust. I don't know if I've redrawn. I've discarded Tempting End of turn. Yeah, I haven't redrawn, so I'm allowed to get center ground, but center ground is terrible, so it doesn't help me. Oh,
Yeah, I literally couldn't remember. Inky, yeah, my co-commentator's here.
what is it? We
She's
tried
got
charge
lots of
Abaddon's unit.
opinions about the current late game stage
That's
of this
the only way of
matchup right
doing
now.
this.
Center ground, overwhelming force, beacon are the current holds for Enba. I
Battle
mean,
shock them,
unfortunately,
charge them,
dropping assassination for center ground, like those are basically the same. You know, those are the
survive
same
2
picture
rounds
at
of
this
melee
point.
with you. Like
Center
that's
ground's
gonna
even
happen.
worse, in fact.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, wife had TV technical troubles.
Okay.
What'd you cook up?
I redrew a card. I redrew into center grounds. The game just handed me all 3 secondaries that I couldn't score.
Sick.
So I think that cost me the game. Or whatever chance I had of a
Did
game.
not help you. Yeah. So what you doing?
Underground, assassination, overwhelming force, discarded assassination.
Yeah, so like the big question is,
Other
Oh,
cards.
you discarded
were-
assassinate.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm keeping overforce.
okay.
That matters.
Is there a series of draws? Because Syncaine has already redrawn, I believe. Is there a series of draws?
Oh, because you only have the
that,
1 or 2
Okay.
units, right?
I have 2 units in deep strike and 2 units
He
on the board.
redrew his
Yeah. So the 2 units are the just
defense stronghold,
the
I believe.
Terminators and the 1 Judicator.
Like,
Just
could
a card.
Syncaine draw literal
Yeah, so
dead
they couldn't kill
draws?
that
And
shot,
the answer
yeah,
is
okay.
it's difficult. He could draw
the
overwhelming
question now
force
is-
with nothing on objectives. That's a potential. Assassination automatically scores. Grievous blow redraws.
If I land a charge
Tempting target he would likely be able to get if he gets a big advance on
guess we hope for
Abaddon.
the cheesiest of plays, which is you fail 2 battle shocks with Abaddon.
Defense stronghold might actually be really bad.
And you can pick the.
Oh no, but he's discarded.
You
It's
can pick the
gone.
reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you fail 2 5-ups.
Yeah, I don't know if that
Or
universe
maybe you draw
exists. I
another
think
scoreable
all of
card,
these are
so maybe there's a
scoreable for
chance.
Syncaine,
do
unless
nothing and
he
stick
gets
with
a
what I have.
very, very
Might
bad
draw 2
sequence of them.
non-scoreable cards. And redraw into a third not-scoreable
Deep
card.
Strike Terminators pray for
Okay,
a 9.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
let's
what
go.
These Grey Knights are just going to stay. I owe you a battle shock on this squad.
Just hit a 9.
They failed.
Clear the unit. The battle shock's not
Does
helping.
that matter for?
I don't know if it makes a
I owe
difference
you
here,
a
though.
battle shock on the one guy in the sky as well.
Yeah, this is O-Force.
Cool.
Like that's the
Does that
unit
matter
in the
for
center is
display?
worth
Whenever you
everything.
draw
And then if the Terminators
just,
live, they're worth 5. But
excluding
we were
battle
basically
shock.
assuming that the
Better.
Terminators were going to be an
I guess
automatic
beacon
5 points.
over
But
there,
if
so fine.
Enba has to
Okay.
use them for damage,
Overforce center ground beacon.
it gets really
Do
awkward.
We try and get just
What a great game
this
this has been, chat.
and charge Abaddon.
Really
And
fun.
live. No,
Wouldn't it be crazy if it came
we
down to
hope
that
we draw
one
back
suppression shot not
Hydra
hitting the
back card if
Terminators?
possible. This squad of Grey Knights is going to advance. Yep.
Okay.
Go 8. I think we literally just stay in that corner. You're not getting to this corner. That's fine. This squad has to be over the line. So they will also just be back here, I guess.
So this is the safe score for Beacon. I guess like we're going for the safety gamble that we score Beacon,
Yeah,
we ditch the other stuff, and then we hope that Syncaine just blanks on fucking
squad,
secondaries.
You cannot get to them if you wanted to. I'm
If he
thinking.
blanks on
I have to stay in
secondaries,
the middle anyway, right?
You don't leave
It's
the middle. So
fine.
you're gonna hide behind the wall. Be useless in battle shocked. And then this one guy is gonna be the largest asshole. Let's see what happens. 15 away. Did you have to hit you?
oh my
away.
god, are we gonna try to suppress them again? That gives them a charge though. They could reclaim their home objective. I don't know what that does though. I don't know. I don't know what I'm considering here, chat. That doesn't do
I'll
anything.
Overwatch him.
Okay.
Because why not? We'll pray for lethal. We're good. Abaddon. One lethal sustain.
Yeah, I mean hindsight's 2020. You figure I got 4
you got
shots
one.
on 4
Easy
ups with a reroll in the chamber.
Aww.
Yeah, like what?
Don't
you
do
know.
this.
That would have been such a sick scam.
Already getting rolled by these secondaries. Don't be like that.
Nothing on him. And then these guys are plasma.
So it's like
outside.
I don't know. What's
Over to you.
5 chances to roll 4
He's
up?
gonna shoot you.
Yep.
It's a 1 in
4 is your only
4,
ones.
1 in 8, 1 in
And we
16,
do
1 in
fours.
32 that
You
you
have 3 AP zeros.
that you hit at least 1 4
We're
up
good.
out of
And
all
a
of them, or
battle
you
shock,
miss all
-1.
4 ups. You take the 3%, the 97% chance you
we're
hit,
good.
so you can do more damage to the rest of the squad.
Oh, we tried.
I am
Alright.
a brave war master.
Let's see if you draw cards.
Let's see.
We did get the suppression on
Assassinate
Abaddon this time
tempting
around.
target.
He scored assassinate by default.
Assassinate tempting
'cause,
target
yeah,
of the
you have no
draws.
characters.
All my characters are dead.
Let's just redraw tempting for the fun of it.
The one you can't get to.
Plunder, and I plunder.
Sure, get even more points.
Good game, my friend.
And then, yeah, basically
That was
baseline,
wild.
Yeah.
Syncaine
I
gets
think that
15
went
bottom
about
5.
I don't think there's anything I can do differently turn 1
and
to not
tempting
get
target.
like full sended.
Or
on.
cleanses.
I didn't actually think the
Yeah, the Defiler Overwatch here I wasn't expecting.
I thought he
retrospect, it was a
redrew, but
very
it wouldn't
good idea.
matter. Syncaine would
Yeah,
get it
no,
anyway.
it's not
If I'd
shooting.
killed this squad without, like, if I had the other half of Crow's squad, I think you have essentially nothing left of that by the time you're done.
I think if I roll average on the saves and the feel no pains, I don't think you kill them. It's a lot of wounds.
It is, but
What surprised me was the knights killing the defiler. I did not think they would do that.
For
Oh, so you
posterity,
got-
did you redraw Defend Stronghold? Or did you discard it?
I redrew it.
Okay, so you can't redraw again.
okay, so no
Ah.
plunder.
So
No
it
bother.
would just be...
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that changed.
No, it's once per game.
That didn't change in 11th.
It changed
no,
to
you
once
could do it multiple times. Yeah, the change was that it's once per game.
Assassination.
Huh.
Assassination. What's the other one? Something you couldn't score. Bring it down.
Yeah, I didn't think they would kill the defiler in shooting.
I think I had you. I mean, I rolled below average too. I think I had you dead to rights in shooting, unless you put the feel no pain on them.
Because your meltas are 3s into 5s into a 5-up, right? And it's 6 of those. So like I think on average you get like 1 of those through.
On average, I get 2. Oh, or 3 or invuln? Yeah, on average, I think I hand you 2 saves. I'm rolling 6
Yeah.
dice.
So you get 1
twice.
Melta through.
1 to 2. But it's the 18 shots of regular, of which I hit most of them -3, because that's 3 all the way.
Yeah, but those are
And
winning
then-
on 5s too, right?
Yes, I hand you 5
That's a
saves,
crazy finish there,
on your
chat.
invuln, which you should pass.
Wait, you hand me. Yeah, you hand me 5, so I save 2.
There's
So-
some rerolls, so maybe it's 6. So you should save 2. You should take 12 damage from this, and then you should take on average 7 damage from the melta that goes through. So you're taking 19 just from that.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that,
I missed
that was surprising.
I missed
not,
one
I forgot that
hold
the
center.
drop into Melta.
So it's
range
actually
now.
slightly better for Syncaine.
Which is
Oh.
the big thing. There,
That's not right.
Melta
But it
4.
was, yeah,
Oh,
but it's just
excuse me,
the
chat. Should be 13.
nailing
Here.
that charge just enough to hit
It's
this
very
guy.
slightly better. I missed a
Frustrating.
3-pointer on round 4
Freaking,
for
I don't know why
primary.
they weren't pinned. That was.
But this should be the
bonkers.
final
The
score,
not
87-91. That's
was-
crazy.
Because then
Yeah.
you
One
don't get the
secondary on
assassination. I have a
round 5
drone
for
I can play
Enba
with.
swings that game.
I have stuff, but I just needed to draw 1 more scoreable card. One
Yeah.
more 5-point.
2, right?
Literally
well, I
one
guess
more.
I drew the not scoreable 2,
I need-
my final, right?
Yeah.
Because if
There's
I drew
Yeah,
2
yeah.
scorables, then
But-
you need to draw 2 scorables. Yeah, yeah. I think Huron kind of taking more damage and then obviously failing the battle shock twice, so that I couldn't actually bring Huron back and then not punt your Crow squad completely.
Yeah, you've got to teach your guys to make leadership checks, like in general.
Dude, how many? First of all, I lost how many Terminators?
I think the Terminators took
I
like
lost 3
9 damage or
Terminators.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, I lost 3 Terminators.
And you did
Dark
2
Pacts.
to the Defiler, and you lost a Chosen to Dark Pact, right?
I lost the Power Fist Chosen here.
Yeah.
I did damage to the Defiler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did damage to the Warpsmith, but that didn't matter. Abaddon lost a guy, or no, that was some plink shooting because he had a guy on one. But yeah, I lost. Yeah, I mean 3 Terminators is like 100 points in Dark.
But then Abaddon Battle Shock's like the next turn anyway, right? Like in general, like just leadership checks in general, even if they weren't Dark Pacts, you were like
he failed his. They double failed.
You were like 30% to pass, like 6 up
Yeah.
and like 6
5
and
up.
7 and
He's a 5 up because he's fully.
Yeah, some of them were at -1, I guess, but like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You should hit at least half of them.
Huron's was a 6 up on the second attempt, right?
Yeah.
So that's like you add those together, that's like an 80% chance to pass that and bring Huron back and then like nuke
That's
you.
crazy. Well,
So that
here's the
was-
thing. Would you trade that for getting suppressed on Kravikborn?
Well, yes, because if Huron's alive, Crow's unit's dead,
That's fair.
right? Because that's another 6 attacks on 2's AP3.
Yeah.
So that's like the rest of that squad. And then he's alive with an extra guy, assuming I don't fail the Dark Pact again and I lose another guy there. So now
Yeah, how do you know
know.
Huron wouldn't have just died to Dark Pact? See.
well
You know.
he doesn't take the Dark Pact wounds because I would still be able to allocate them even if he's injured. I
No,
think.
unless till the rest of the units already been killed by Dark Pact.
Yeah.
Once you
Yeah,
chew through all the Chosen because of Dark Pact checks, then Huron will take them.
Yeah. No, I would take that trade because I don't know that the knight changes much. Right?
Yeah, I think it's just
So
like
this-
an available piece, I guess, for scoring is the
Yeah, but it's like I still hold this, I still hold this, I still hold this. I guess the
Yeah.
knight could try. I mean, it's a 11-inch charge, right? Because of the -2. So
yeah, you do have the
would have been
scrap.
4 farther away. I don't think it's
no, but
I don't think it's
like if
declarable.
he doesn't come up, he's not fighting the Terminators. He just dies.
Oh, well,
he
I mean,
charges
for
my
the
Terminators,
Terminators,
he just
well,
dies.
Yeah, but for the
guess-
Terminators to charge him, if they were
Oh
suppressed,
no, the
they could not charge
Terminators,
at
if they
all.
were suppressed, they couldn't charge. But I'm saying if he's alive, if he goes up into the sky, it's an 11-inch charge for him to get into melee. So that's like whatever.
So
He's not.
what I would have
shooting.
done is I would have deep struck my home with him.
Yeah.
So I get 3 points, of which I can only take 2, and then it comes down to does Vashtor kill him
Which he does.
in melee?
He probably
does 12
does.
on average.
It's 12 mortals on
I have
average.
13 wounds, so like if
But
I
he's a
Yeah, I
flamer.
tank,
Is that what the
I
flamer?
tank shock you, I flamer you, and then I swing.
yeah,
On
I mean
average,
there's a chance
with
you
a
don't kill
reroll.
me. If you
Yeah,
don't
make him
kill
roll
me,
it though
then-
for sure.
Yeah.
then you lose the 5. I guess you lose 2 from the home, and we die the game.
Well, no, because I would draw.
Oh, you'd also wouldn't, or you'd.
I
Or
would
you
have
wouldn't be able
drawn the
to
thing that
do-
I could have scored, right? Because I needed a unit to kill.
You had tempting target and you had assassination. So tempting target, you were
Oh,
never gonna
tempting,
get,
I can't
because
redraw.
Yeah.
That's the one I can't
Assassination
redraw.
just scored
Yeah.
automatically, right? Because they're not characters.
assassination if the guy was alive.
Yeah.
I guess if assassination, if
Super
my guy was
close.
alive, if I pinned you and he was alive, you would have got 0 points this last turn, and
Yeah.
I would have won the game. Yeah. But oh my god.
What a game.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
A 4-up and missed
Close
all of them.
close games always have a bunch of like super swing moments, right?
I think that 5-up Field of Pain, and though I guess the 4-up invuln actually, when I was trying to roll the damage out, they did the squad with no invuln, just like I didn't factor in the 4-up invuln from Abaddon.
It's the interesting thing about Fellhammer is like it just has so many little effects. Like each individual one is like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
But then you add 3 or 4 of them onto a unit, and suddenly it's actually
it's like
it's really, like I have like a weird allocation into an invuln save with a get regenerating guy with a 5-up Field of Pain. Sometimes it's damage blank, not this list, but
yeah, not this one. Yeah. I don't miss the damage blank. The Kravik, it's not like the best game for him, but like this Kravik unit is just vicious.
They just hit hard, just punch.
Plus one AP on this squad is just vile.
Yeah, I never saw myself killing that squad. I was assuming that they would eat something.
Anything that drops in that tries to like engage with them, they get overwatched, right? And then you're losing like half the squad on Overwatch because it's
you
essentially...
don't reroll. Like the flamers.
But Morn's
it's a
flamer is D6 plus 3, AP2, damage 2. So, and then there's 2 other normal flamers, and then all the bolt guns would be lethal.
Gotta go through Emperor's Children now. Damn.
I get AdMech.
Well, good luck with AdMech.
I gotta look at that list. I didn't even look at it.
It's gonna shoot you a bunch. It's got a lot of autocannons, so you got that to look forward to.
I don't mind autocannons. Damage 3 ain't the profile.
All right, because you have the Field of Pain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Indeed.
Good game, man. I like the Grey Knight list though. That's a...
Oh, this is me trying to see like, is this a thing? There's a chance this might be something.
I mean, if this is like any other CSM list that's not Fellhammer, like you killed half the list turn 1 or turn 2, right?
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
That's kind of hard.
The interesting like pattern where you like hit one side of the opponent, and then you just like you have so much suppression, you can just flip suppression onto all the counterpunch and make it like way less consistent and actually hitting you back. Like so, the dive's much better is like very interesting.
Yeah. Plus, like you have like enough. You have like a lot of units for Grey Knights. So like even if you put like a couple down to like screen like a all melee, like a Norcord list, right? You can pick up like 2 blocks of boys and then put like a couple like 5-mans in front, and then it's like cool, charge my 5-mans at -2/2, and then see what happens. And even if you make the charge, it's like you still die. So it's a good list. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, thanks for playing, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Trevi, for hosting.
Yeah, for sure. Excited to see you guys in the next ones, and I'll let you guys go. Have a good rest of your evening.
You as well.
See you, gents.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, chats. That's going to be it for this one. Thanks, everyone, for watching. What a game. That was nuts. That was absolutely insane. Came down to just a couple of secondary draws to determine who was being relegated to the loser's bracket. That will, in this case, be Enba by 4 victory points. Exactly 1 card worth of secondaries that could have swung the entire game. Just wild. That's the kind of games that we come to T5S2 Invitational for. Question in chat: how do you compete? This event is an invitational event, so it's invite only. It's the top 16 players from the T5S2 Season 10 standings, which was over 1,000 competitors. If you want to play in games, come check out my Discord. ! Discord in chat. I just put it in there. Link is in the chat right now. Also, you can get it on my link tree. We have a waitlist system. You can get into free tournaments that spawn weekly. If you support me on Patreon, you get early access to those tournaments. in addition to lots of external events, people who are running events outside the server, who are submitting scores to T5S2. We ran over 150 events last season, and we are looking to absolutely blow that number out of the water this season. So incredible competition between these, these upper echelons of competitive play. I think both these players that we watched today are GT winners in the past, and we have several like WTC participants, other like national team participants on the Invitational this year. Anyway, folks. Does the suppression strat target the shooting unit or the target unit? It's not a strat. It's just a datasheet ability. That's just what purgation squads do. The thing is that everyone forgets that's what they do because no one played them for the longest time because they were really bad. It turns out if you stack the access to sustained hits, rerolls devastating wounds, and in some cases +2 strength on them, and also a battle shock effect after they shoot, it's actually really good. The one weakness is that it cannot slow down monsters and vehicles. So if you're fighting a non-infantry based melee, it can counterpunch the purgation squads. But they are doing sustained damage, and you can't hide from them, so they don't have to be quite as close to you to shoot you. So you win some, you lose some. But yeah, it's not affected by any stratagem caps because it's just their datasheet ability. Brigaders get all the abilities, absolutely. Yeah, it's a good unit, I think, at this point. The army list is legit. With that, folks, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. I'm going to throw a quick shout out to our sponsors for the T5S2 Invitational. We've got 4 that are supporting the streaming and also providing prize support to the players. Frontline Gaming, we love them for LVO coming up this October. Check them out in the video description. Rattle Can Studios, if you want to get your army painted, you can check them out. Get Good 40K, who is running a bunch of events for T5S2, has run several events in the previous season, and is not stopping this season, as well as Warzone Studios. Kind of an OG sponsor of the channel, just coming back in. They have some of the most gorgeous playmats that I've showcased on the channel, but they're also doing some new and improved gaming tables, fold-out gaming tables, which will be cool. But so big thanks to all of them for supporting the competition and giving some sweet MacGuffins to the players. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and pop out. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Keep it classy, folks. And I will see you in Check's Notes 5 hours. For the next one, we are going to be watching Ash versus Min-Max. It's Adeptus Sororitas versus Adeptus Custodes. That's going to be at 3:30 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Be there or be square. So I'll see you in a couple hours. Cheers, everyone.